What's going on, good people out there? I know you guys are, and I know I say this all the time, y'all gonna get tired of me doing this, but I'm not gonna start getting into this subject until 5 minutes in. So if you're watching this on May the 13th, or if you were watching this anytime after maybe 6 p.m., you need to skip ahead to 5 minutes. I will not be getting into it until 5 minutes into this video. So I just want to let you all know that. I know that there is no one in here right now because I'm set to go live at 4:35 Central, as you may have been notified if you were notified. But I'm not going to do any type of commentary or anything until I am 5 minutes into this video. Why? It allows people who are not being notified to come into the room, state where they're from, all that good stuff. So I just want to let y'all know that. And we do have some people already starting to pop up and say some things right here. We got Red, my moderator in the house here. Appreciate you, sis. I did get the video from the Instagram too. Just want to let you know that I watched it. David Jones is in the house. Where's everybody else tuning in from? Let me check y'all out. We got Ann B in the house. What's going on, Ann? Appreciate you being in here. You guys hear the music, right? Unconventional. Whew. You were notified. Thank God. Rose RN Clinic is in the house. Don Tucker is in the house. Appreciate you guys all being in here. Oh, you can't hear no music, really? That's interesting. Let's see something here. I don't know. Maybe you can hear it now. Althea, what's going on, sis? How are you doing? Appreciate you guys all being in here. There's the music. Vault 5 Dweller, appreciate you being in here. Don Tucker said music now. Oh, I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm glad you're feeling better, sis. Again, if you're just now getting in here, David Jones says, I do not get notifications. Just keep checking if you're on. That's crazy, isn't it? That's like another. That's the reason why I'm doing a video I'm doing today, because they suppress certain individuals, whether they want to claim they don't. They literally suppress individuals and certain information. It's a given. I mean, it's just proof. But for the ones that are in here, don't forget to double check to make sure that you still are subscribed to the channel. Hit that bell notification button right there to make sure it says to all notifications, okay? And I know y'all are wondering what I'm doing right now. I'm waiting to see if YouTube is going to notify enough people within a 5-minute period of time. That way, most people can get in here when I start this thing off, so they don't jump in here and say, like, what is going on, Ty? Did I miss anything? Yada, yada, peanut butter. So... Leanne Wilson is in the house. What's going on, Leanne? What's going on, Leanne? Appreciate you being in here, sis. I bet you my title of this video is going to be a reason why it's suppressed as well. Guaranteed or your money back. Maybe I need to lighten this up a little bit. I look a little dark. But if I lighten it up, it's going to be too bright. Greg Curtis, how are you doing, sir? Facts. Facts, Thomas. They even got mad because I was saying facts. David Jones is in Facebook jail. So much I can tell you the menu in jail. Oh my God. Right. Thanks for posting the full video the other day, man. Greatly appreciate it. Says Alex McDonald. You're welcome. You can't please people. I didn't know that it would come a day to where that whole video was like what I'm talking about right now. That's why I titled this, because I did not know that me recording that video would be the only place that people can come to actually get the full video, I guess. I had no idea that would come to that. But you still have people complaining, I don't like the fact that you were talking. Why'd you have to say anything? Like, I knew that it would come a day where CNN completely suppressed all that information and didn't give the full town hall meeting. It's crazy. Lawrence Rietano, how you doing, sir? Mike to life, what's going on? Memphis is in the house. Fonda Holland. Yep, I found your video to see the whole entire thing. Had to scroll through 5 pages to find it, and you had more views than the ones at the top. Oh yeah, but my channel itself is shadow banned. So I don't know if y'all knew that. Yeah, it's shadow banned. They do not like me. You cannot be black and find out that you off the mental plantation, start spitting facts, because you'll be too much of an influence of the blacks that's still on the mental plantation that the Democrats been playing for so long. So, not saying that there are no Republicans that try to keep people in a certain mental state too, but I'm just saying. Appreciate that, Rose. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, all of you that are in here right now. Appreciate you guys all being in here. I'm Ty. Welcome to my channel, Modern Renaissance Man. If you are just now visiting my channel for the first time, I appreciate you being in here. If you have been with me for a time and you actually are subscribing to the channel, double check to make sure that you are subscribed, because people are being unsubscribed from my channel. Let me just go ahead and throw this out here real quick to let you guys know. You can find me on different social media platforms. I am on Instagram. Okay, I'm on Instagram as Modern Renaissance Man, but the O in modern is a 0. Okay, again, I am on Instagram as Modern Renaissance Man, but the O in modern is a 0. I am on Rumble as Modern Renaissance Man Variety Channel. I am on Rumble as Modern Renaissance Man Variety Channel. Some of y'all might need to write this down so y'all can follow me in these different places, okay? I am also on Twitter as The Real Ty Smith, okay? And I also have a backup channel called Man, Husband, Father, okay? Want to let y'all know that, okay? So I just answered the question right there, and I'm seeing coming up right here by Leon Wilson asking if I have Rumble. Rose RN Clinic says, I've been unsubbed from multiple channels and I was a member and moderator on 7 of them. I had to resub. YouTube sucks. Yeah, I know, I'm telling you. But YouTube, all day long, they can sit there and say, we didn't do this. We didn't do this. David Jones, appreciate that, says, share this out, listeners, please. You get the raw truth. I cannot push this out enough to let you guys know. You guys will be the reason why this video gets out there, okay? You guys will be the reason why. Some of you guys, listen to me. Some of you guys may assume that because I have a lot of subscribers, y'all might assume, oh, he'll be okay. He got 300,000 subscribers. And it actually puts like this crazy thing in your mind and makes you think that because I got 300,000 subscribers that people are getting this information. I promise you they are not. That's why it's important. If you guys are saying things like take back our country, stand up for America, let our voices be heard, fight for America, you are able to do this by sharing this video with your friends, your family, your neighbors. All of you guys most likely have a cell phone in your hand. They got contacts in it. You guys can easily share this channel, share the video, let somebody know about it. Don't keep it to yourself. Don't assume that everybody is watching, especially somebody like me, because I'm telling you with all truth and honesty, YouTube is suppressing this channel. YouTube has shadow banned my channel and it is heavily censored. There are a lot of people that follow me right now that have been completely unsubbed from my channel. There are a lot of you that follow me right now that are telling me you didn't get any notifications that I was even live. I'm telling you. And YouTube will try to flip it around and say, oh, well, they don't have their notifications turned on. Bull crap. Bull crap. We all know that. We all know that. So look at here, right here. Here goes something in live right here now. I was unsubbed from you and just realized it, but I'm back in the game. I just thought I was missing any of your posts. I'm telling y'all, because they are unsubscribing you guys from this channel. I've had screenshots from a lot of you guys that DM me. They gave me a direct message in Instagram saying, hey, what is up with this tie? You guys screenshotted and showed me where when you go to my channel, YouTube will say, are you like something like, are you sure you want to watch this? Or is this channel useful or informative? Is this channel bad? They're doing that because it scares the living daylights out of them that I am pushing out the truth. This one says, never get notifications for Ty and a few others. I know. And just like right here, Red, who's one of my moderators, she says, Modern Renaissance Man moderators are being unsubbed. So that's what I'm saying. And look at this right here. JQ said he thought I blocked him. That's crazy. And everybody know, if you've been following my channel for some time, you guys all know I let people get in here and say what they want to say. I don't care what you call me or anything like that. I don't, especially when I'm just doing it solo. But when I'm doing like a panel and things of the sort, people can say what they want to over there because my moderators them all know I don't care. But what we don't do, we don't allow certain things to be done because we don't want to detract away from the truth that's being pushed out. And also, let me tell y'all right now, try not to use all capital letters when you are leaving something in the chat because YouTube will take that as if you're being hateful or you're being mean and using these capital words. So what YouTube will do, YouTube would actually possibly, which I'm thinking right now, they would unsub you from my channel because they feel like you're being hostile towards me with your capital words. YouTube also will get to the point to where they will put a little, I don't know what you want to call it. Let's just say if they put a little check mark next to your name, that if I make a video and you want to go to my video and you comment, when you press the enter button after you typed up your comment, you're like, hey, my comment disappeared. Where is it at? Well, YouTube has you flagged. So try not to use capital letters while you are in here. Okay. Just trying to help y'all out with that. Thomas says subbed yesterday, but I'm going to start a list of channels to check in on from time to time because there's channels that I thought shut down only because I was removed. Nope. And that's sad because that's exactly what YouTube probably want you to think. All right. Note said, I heard that if you don't watch at least 4 to 10 minutes within the first 24 to 48 hours, they will unsub you. No, they're not supposed to do any. YouTube is not supposed to do anything like that whatsoever. Dorian Carter says, what's good, bro? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? All right. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I just want to tell you guys something. I can actually show you guys my page in live time and show you guys how YouTube is literally, I'm going to show you how they suppress comments. Let me just tell y'all this. Give me a second here. I'm going to show y'all something. Give me a second. All right. So I want y'all to pay attention to something here. Okay. I'm about to share this screen. Let's see here. Go to Mayor. So hang in there. I'm doing something right now. Okay. Let's go to my comments. Okay. So check this out. Let me share this with you guys. I think this is it right here. Nope. Here. Yeah. All right. So you guys can see this screen right here. Let me make it bigger for you. So these are the comment sections on my channel right now. And these are the comments. Now, if you use capital letters, cuss words, if you actually are making a lot of comments on this video that CNN is suppressing, which is this full town hall meeting that I posted, look right here in the hell for review. And I want y'all to pay attention to look at all the comments, right? Look at all the comments that are in the held for review and what video those comments are being held on. Look at that. These are the comments that they do not want majority of people that may come over to this video and go in the comments. These are the comments they don't want you guys to see. And you guys are going to see in real time. I don't care if you are for Trump or against Trump. I don't censor anybody comments. And again, YouTube give this to us. Y'all see, it says held for review right there. Held for review. I didn't do this. YouTube does this. And I have to go here and single-handedly approve all these comments on like this video right here on this breaking news video with CNN. I have to go in here and approve all of these comments. And look at this. I got to approve that one. He says Trump 2024. Approve that one. This interviewer might have single-handedly forced the Dems to triple down on cheating. See that? YouTube don't want that in there. They don't want nobody saying things like that. Somebody said, modern Renaissance man seems more like a caveman telling from his comments. Stupid, uneducated, blah, 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 blah. I don't care what this person is saying, but I'm still going to approve it. That's what I feel that America is all about. Whether you like me or dislike me, I do not care. You can state your comments and all these things like that because I'm not a person whose feelings can get hurt by people comments. But as y'all can see, look how much work that would take. You got to go and single-handedly approve every last one of these comments. And here goes some hidden comments right here. Let's just see what those are. Some of the hidden comments right here. It says, it's good. It's a good thing I wasn't there. I would slap that bee's hand every time she pointed a finger at President Trump. I'm proving that one. I don't care who it is. Republicans are dead in the water. Trump will never win again. Suck on that effing loser. So they probably flagged this because he said a cuss word. I'm still going to prove it to be posted on my, somebody says, shut the F up, not here to listen to you. I don't care. I'm still going to put it in there. Shut the F up. Let Trump talk. Okay. Look at that. See what I'm saying? Somebody says she is nasty and stupid. It does not matter. So whatever people are saying on this, look at that. It's a lot of comments on this video. These are a lot of comments on that video. That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is showing you in real time that they censor you. They censor you. But right now, I'm not going to do this. I can go on here and pull up any rap song that's talking about sucking this, eating that, putting my finger here, doing this, swallow this, drink this. All that stuff can be up here on YouTube right now that you can literally hear and you can see with your own eyes. But somebody, whether you are for Trump or against Trump, no matter what it is that you're saying, they'll censor it. Oh, I don't want these comments up here with people saying that they like Trump. So anyway, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, that's proof to you that this is where we are when it comes to these social media platforms. It's obvious that they are being biased towards people. I tell people all day long, I do not care. I am for truth and righteousness. I told y'all before, people think just because I've met Donald Trump, just because I've spoken on platforms with a lot of people on the Republican Party, like Senator Ted Cruz, I've spoken on the platform with Kayleigh McEnany. They see that, and all of a sudden they try to associate me with being a Republican, and I'm not. I've spoken at Democratic places before, and people try to say, oh yeah, we knew he was Democratic because he's black. I'm not any of those things. I vote according to what I see is right or whatever. That's what I do. I voted for the first time in the last election in my entire life. I started studying politics, started studying my history, found out what the real truth was, and I was able to see the agenda that these people play on you and I, the American people, and I just started going in on them, and they did not like that. Why would you suppress somebody who's just speaking what they see is the truth? There are people on YouTube right now that are telling individuals that you can mix certain flours and certain juice and let it sit for 30 days and you can drink it. And when you do that, it can grow back your amputated legs. These videos are on YouTube right now. I get on here and tell people certain things and I get hit with a misinformation or disinformation. But you got people on here that's sitting there telling you you can mix pickle juice with flours and crush it up with ground up hogs hoofs and put a little bit of lemon juice in there, let it sit for 30 days, and when you drink it, it can grow your limbs back. Those videos are up. Y'all see what I'm saying? So, Brian Green, yes, I can see your comments. See this, Brian? I can see your comments. All right, so we can see you. Just want to let y'all know that. We can see the comments. So, anyway, Before I get into this too, I want to give honor where honor is due. I may miss some of you guys, but some of you guys have sent in since as of yesterday and this morning today. You guys have sent in, let's see, Cash App. So where'd it go? Kim, I appreciate you sending in the Cash App. God bless you for that. Sean sent in a Cash App. I really do appreciate you for doing that. God bless you for that. Scott Woodside said, great show with you showing the town hall. Appreciate you. Lakeisha sent in Cash App and said, thank you for telling the truth. You're black, I'm black. And there's a lot of us out here that can see through this BS. I appreciate that, sis. Just letting y'all know that. And for the ones that want to know this, I tell you all day long, you can go back and watch any video that I've done. I don't sit there and beg and ask people for money. What happens is that people will email me and say, how can I support you? What can I do to support you? Can I send you something? I tell people all day long, if you send something through Cash App, great, and God bless you. If you don't send it through Cash App, God bless you. That's it. I don't care. I only give that out like this right here is because people ask. I'm not a person that's out here trying to get your money. I don't want your money. I don't need your money. But if you do want to do that and send something in as a blessing, as a thank you, as a gift, I'm not going to say, nope, I don't want your stupid gift. I'm going to accept the gift. That's it. All right. Just letting y'all know that. Right. So, with that being said, folks, let's get ready to get into the topic that's here at hand. And you see that it says breaking news. CNN and YouTube suppressing the full town hall interview with Donald Trump. And I'm getting ready to share this screen with you guys again to show you guys in real time based off of the comments that people are leaving on this video that I did live when I showed the town hall meeting. Okay. So let me see. I'm going to go silence this. I'm going to share this tab instead. Okay. And let me make sure you guys are able to see this tab. Here it is right here. This is on my channel, right? This is on my channel. And don't worry about hearing anything right now, because the point of me showing you guys this video is not for you to hear it. The point is we're going to go through and I'm going to show you guys some of the comments that is being said through here. And as you can see, 4,679 comments right there. There used to be an average. Now, I'm going to go through here and I'm going to show you guys. Watch how many times some people say some things. Look at this. Good, sir. Good job. Thank you. I finished. Let's see what they say. Thank you for streaming this. Now, I'm going to show you where different people are saying things. Look at this. Thank you for uploading this. Hard to find a video without some clown going wagga, wagga, wagga or something over, they said. Now, thank you for your awesome drive ambition. That's not what I'm looking for. That's fine, though, but I'm still going to give them a heart for it. But I'm going to show you guys different people saying they searched. Look at this. I searched the day afterwards and had a very hard time finding the full version video. I found almost the full version video on your page, just FYI. So that's why I'm titling this, okay? But we're going to see other comments on here. Look, they don't want to share the honest and trustworthy information. So why is CNN suppressing this? Let's see. Thank you right here. Thank you for posting. Could not find it anywhere as of 5/12/22. Thank you for uploading. Thanks for the stream, somebody is saying, okay? First time listening. Okay, let me see. Here, thanks for posting this. CNN hasn't posted the full town hall, just clips with commentary. Somebody posted right here, said video is cutting out a lot, which that's not on me. My stuff is always good. CNN and let their generally repeat their own lies. Okay, not there. Glad I found you. I like your commentary because you speak the truth and agree with the facts. Okay. But look at people saying, thank you for posting this. Thank you for posting it. Now, see, here's proof right here, too. Someone says right here, look what they said right here. It said, I love you. You are the best. How do I donate? And of course, I respond. Okay, let's see. According to Democrats, blah, blah, blah. I'm just trying to show y'all some more comments on here where people saying they can't find the video. Y'all probably hear a lawnmower going in the back. I'm gonna shut my window real quick. Now look right here. Why is it impossible now to find the original video? Can you guys see that? Let me make sure the stream is good. You see that? Look, why is it impossible now to find the original video? Look at this. Thank you for sharing. YouTube would not show the full version. Crazy thing, it says crazy that this is the only link to the full town hall, which I'm gonna pretty much tell y'all. Well, don't be surprised if they pull this on mine. I'm just letting y'all know. Look at this right here. I searched Google and Bing, but couldn't find anything. But when I searched YouTube, I had to go through several pages before I found you. Thank you, sir, for posting this. Makes you wonder why they are suppressing this. You guys see that? Okay. Let's see. And after this, we're going to kind of get into this a little bit. Now, somebody all the way from Europe wanted to watch that. They said from Europe, thank you. Thank you. Was searching for this. America, please vote this man in, is what he said right here. Now, look at here. Right there. This guy name is Case in Point TV and Sports. He said it's very telling when CNN won't share their own town hall meeting. It's very telling that CNN won't share their own town hall meeting. Look at this. My cash flow. Thank you for sharing this. YouTube keeps taking away the original video. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put myself back on here. And the reason why is this, ladies and gentlemen. I wanted you guys to see all these comments and everything like this in real time. Number one, every time I record a video like y'all see right here, I keep it in my computer. I download all my videos. I live stream my videos and I download them in real time. So if YouTube pulls this video, I'm going to keep it as evidence because I have used my videos in the past as evidence against YouTube when they pull my stuff down and then they have to put it back up when I show them proof. The reason why I'm saying that those comments right there are in real time. These aren't no robots. These are you, the American people, going to the comments and saying things like this. So the many people like myself and others that will get out there and say CNN is suppressing the full town hall with Donald Trump because Donald Trump whooped their Donald Trump whooped that A. Yes, he did. Oh, he just sat up there and lied. If Donald Trump lied so much, now I'm just looking. Can y'all do y'all know how to just be unbiased and just like look at stuff for what it is? Like right now, y'all can look at me and say that I got a yellow shirt on, right? Well, it's not really yellow. It can be like a really deep French vanilla that just have excess amount of butter in. Shut up. It's yellow. Stop. That's what some of y'all like to do. My point is saying that if a lot of people felt that Donald Trump was lying so much on what he was saying, wouldn't you think they would want to keep it up there just so people could go in there and make that own judgment themselves? You know, like when I played a video with Dr. Fauci, which I look, okay, let me show y'all. I'm going to show y'all what I'm talking about. I like to kind of have some receipts. I like to have receipts, ladies and gentlemen. Let me show y'all a good example of what I'm talking about right here. Where are you at, Fauci, ouchie? Check this out, okay? Make sure y'all can see this. I don't know if y'all can hear this, but I want y'all to pay attention to this Fauci video right here. Check this out. This is on my Instagram channel, by the way. My Instagram is at Modern Renaissance Man. The O in modern is a 0. But this is what we should be able to do. Check this out.
Locking anything down.
Hold on, let me.
So I didn't recommend locking anything down. I recommended to the president that we shut the country down.
Science. If you make up any excuse for this man that obviously lied to your face and flat out lied to all Americans, you have Stockholm syndrome to your abuser. Plain and simple. Good day.
So I didn't recommend locking anything down. I recommended to the president that we shut the country down.
Now, you guys saw that, right? That's what we should be able to do. Donald Trump say something, time goes by, we pull it up, we bring it back together. Donald Trump, here it is right here. You lied. That's it. Donald Trump said a lot of things on camera, on video. We should be able to bring another video up and say, Donald Trump, this is what you said, and this is what you said right here. Fauci just got done saying, I never said I would lock the country down, but then you got a video of him saying, I recommended them locking. He said, and some folks still, well, no, that doesn't mean that. Dude, y'all are crazy. Y'all are crazy. And I told you, I'm not left. I'm not for the right. I'm just for the up. And I'm about righteousness and truth. And the truth is, Fauci just lied to y'all face. And y'all still would make excuses up for him. Right? So all I'm saying is this. Why is the CNN suppressing and not allowing you, the viewers, you, the American people, why aren't they allowing you guys to see the whole full video? You want to know why? It's the same reason why they, okay, where's it at? It's the same reason why they don't want you guys to have a book like this right here. Want to know why? Because this book tells you everything about when America was discovered and everything. It tells you the good, the bad, and the ugly. And when you see all of it for what it is, you will be able to formulate your own opinion. And when you formulate your own opinion, you're going to see that all of us going to be able to look at it and say 2 + 2 = 4. That's why they want to only show y'all snippets, because they want to take things out of context and make it fit their narratives. Somebody like me, I have it on my channel for all y'all to see. You can look at it, the whole town hall meeting, and formulate your own opinion. If I sit here and say, oh, when Donald Trump did this, he got her on that. He got her on that. No, that's not right. Well, prove where it's wrong at. All I keep hearing from a lot of you guys is Donald Trump is a bully. Donald Trump is a racist, which we know that's not right. Donald Trump is a white supremacist. I got video of Donald Trump denouncing the KKK, because I'm just saying, somebody came to me, hey man, you know Donald Trump is a racist, right? I'm like, he is? How? Man, he for the Proud Boys, he for the KKK, he's for the white supremacists, I'm like, okay, well, I hear you. Okay, well, do you got some, you know, give me an example. Show me. But then I pull up all these videos and Donald Trump saying things like, I denounce the KKK. White supremacy has no place here. Racism has no place. Now, why would, come on now. Well, no, see, that's a trick, man. It's a trick of the white man. That's what they like to do. Come on, man. Donald Trump has done way more for black people than any other president. Prove me wrong. Even your own one, the one you so-called our first black, he didn't do remotely close for black people of what Donald Trump did. But all because he was a representation of what I look like. All of a sudden, it's cool. Long as Barack Obama was a president, tell me and show me what Barack Obama what he did while he was a president that was of great significance to you, the black people. Show me. Okay. The book is called The American Story, The Beginnings, and it's by David Barton and Tim Barton. David Barton has original documents from our forefathers. So he has a lot of stuff, but I recommend you look it up. And it's David Barton. So anyway, so many of you guys are watching my channel and telling me I only see this full interview on your channel. There's other channels I'm almost certain that got it up there. So why the suppression? Well, they're only suppressing because Donald Trump is lying. They don't want to help spread the lies. If Donald Trump is spreading lies, then when you think that it would be better for them to put it all out there so you, the American people, can look right at it and say, yep, this is where he lied at. Now, that's what makes a channel like this so beautiful as well, because when you do videos, you're able to go back on your old videos. And everybody think that everything that comes out of Donald Trump's mouth that I just agree with it. I don't. Donald Trump recommended that you get that, you know, Donald Trump was recommending that you get this. Donald Trump was bragging about how safe it was and how we were able to do it so fast under his watch. And guess what I said? Donald Trump can take that shot and get it himself. I'm not getting it. Completely 100% all the way disagree with Donald Trump. I don't agree with you, Mr. Trump, on getting that thing in your arm. I know you can get it, but I'm not getting it. But at the same time, Donald Trump also said he don't feel that it should be something that should be forced. Boom. I agree with him on that. It shouldn't be forced. He said, I think you should get it. I said, no. Donald Trump eats at one of the most disgusting places a lot. Donald Trump said he eats 2 Big Macs and he has a Coke. Not that he do it all the time, but I'm like, okay, I got you. But gross. You know what I'm saying? I don't agree with everything. But here's the thing I do agree with him on. If Donald Trump says something and I go back and I research and I look it up and I see that he's implementing it, I'm going to say Donald Trump did this. That's it. It's that easy. Oh, man, you one of them Trumpers. What? This is so amazing. Some of y'all that are consider yourself to be grown-ups, some of y'all are in positions and you have a workplace, but for some odd reason, y'all turn into like the mentality of a child. When somebody don't vote, when somebody don't agree with you, you all of a sudden you turn into like a kid. I don't want to play with you no more. That is, I'm sorry. Maybe it's because I'm new to all this, but I just see a bunch of bullcrap when y'all do that. The voice of college football, God bless you for the super chat, says, been watching you for a long time. Thank you for telling the truth and being a godly man, praying for you. Hey, I really appreciate that. Appreciate you, and God bless you as well for dropping that super chat right there. James Worth said, why are they suppressing it? Because the reason why they are suppressing it is because Trump came with receipts and Trump was whooping that woman's butt. He was whooping her butt on that stage. That lady, I'll show y'all. We can just watch it. How about we do that? How about we do that? I'll skim through it with you guys, but I'm just saying, I'm going to skim through it with y'all. I want to make sure y'all can hear it, though, when I play it.
And they were using it. We'll violate it. We'll do whatever. They talked a whole lot different than they do right now. I say to the Republicans out there, congressmen, senators, if they don't give you massive cuts, you're going to have to do a default. And I don't believe they're going to do a default because I think the Democrats will absolutely cave because you don't want to have that happen. But it's better than what we're doing right now because we're spending money like drunken sailors.
So just to be clear, Mr. President, you think the U.S. should default if the White House does not agree to the spending cuts Republicans are demanding?
You might as well do it now because you'll do it later because we have to save this country. Our country is dying.
Now, let's just do this, y'all. Let's do this. With what Donald Trump just said right there, is he wrong? No. I know that there's some of you guys in here that you are on the left and some of you guys are on the right. What y'all have a hard time doing is this is what happens. The danger of being under the mentality of like a Stockholm syndrome like type deal is that because you respect somebody, because you like somebody, you have a hard time disagreeing with them. What Trump is saying right now that our country is dying, is he lying? I told you guys before, you have to make sure, and I keep this stuff all day long. I got, look here. These right here are all a bunch of different books that I write notes and stuff down in. You want to know why? Because I don't want to forget. I have a folder called Facts. This folder consists of things that I will go back and I would research myself and I will highlight the facts and all that. The reason why is because I like to go back and say, when they said this, I'm going to write it down. And I'll go back and I'll research. Okay, that actually turned to be factual. Who in here can say, no, our country ain't in no bad place right now? If you saying that, that's because you are rich. That's because you're rich. Willie D said it wouldn't be the first time we defaulted. Right. But as of right now, which I agree, but as of right now, is our country dying? So anyway, let's get back into this a little bit more.
Country is being destroyed by stupid people, by very stupid people.
You once said that using the debt ceiling as a negotiating wedge just could not happen. You said that when you were in the Oval Office.
I was president.
So why is it different now that you're out of office?
Because now I'm not president.
Now, this is what happened. I know y'all, look, you can go back and watch this whole video on my channel right now. You see what it says? It's called Breaking News, Trump Scene. If you don't want me to stop and do what I'm doing right now, go watch that video right now that I'm looking at right now. Go back and watch that. You're going to see it without me stopping and interrupting, because I know that can be annoying. So I'm just recommending that you go over there to that video that says Breaking News, Trump CNN Presidential Town Hall Meeting. Go over there on my channel and watch that all by yourself. But as of right now, what we're going to do right now today, we're going to do some interjecting. Now, what they have done with this right there. Oh, look how immature Trump was. Look how he just, well, because I'm not the president. That's just so, you see, this is why people are outraged, because he's so cocky. Dude, it's the truth. When Michael Jordan played for the Chicago Bulls and they had a three-peat, Michael Jordan retired for a year. They didn't have a three-peat. I mean, they didn't have a four-peat. Why is that? Because Michael Jordan wasn't there. Proof, when Michael Jordan came back after being gone for a year, what did the Bulls do? They won 3 more championships. Why? Because they got Jordan back. It's very easy. It's very easy. It shouldn't even take that much brain power to figure that out. If you can sit here right now and tell me, that this country is not in a worse place than it was 2 years ago, come on now. Don't even try to, don't y'all, what they want y'all to do, they want y'all to blame everything on the pandemic. That's what they want. They want to blame everything on the pandemic. No, let's not even go there. Stephen McFall said, what's up with our subscriptions? I've been subscribed since last year and haven't seen any videos from you till now. I checked and I was unsubscribed. Told y'all, they're going, they that's what they do. That's what YouTube is doing, folks. Now, what I can relate a lot of things to this, because when you can be mistaken for a lot of things. Because of how I present myself, depending on what it is that I'm doing, if y'all saw me working out and I'm in the zone, if y'all saw me in competition doing certain things, you would look at me and y'all would say, hey, man, I watch your YouTube channel, man. You seem to be really cool and nice and all that, man. But when you like playing board games or you doing some type of competitive physical thing, man, you kind of change, man. You come off as being real cocky. No, I'm not cocky. It's just that I'm confident in who I am. I'm confident in my ability. So, of course, I will sit there and tell you, you might want to put me on your team, because I'm very versatile. I can run. I can run really fast. I can jump. I have agility. I can climb. I can still do flips. I'm pretty strong. I'm confident in my skills and my abilities. You're cocky. No, I'm confident. So you might want to pick me. Just saying. There's nothing wrong with that. But what they've done, they've gotten a lot of people into this crazy baby sissified entitlement, boo-hoo, just jelly back. I don't like you because you come up as being too cocky. Nobody want look at him. He do why wouldn't you? I will want the most. Okay, let's just roll with y'all. Well, let's roll with y'all little babies for a minute. The ones who's calling Donald Trump cocky. Would you want Donald Trump's cockiness / confidence, or would you want Joe Biden's? I don't even know what you want to call it. His subtleness, his soft spokenness, his teleprompt reading. I mean, which would you want to look at and say this right here represents? Some of y'all can say Biden. That's completely fine. You might be of a certain mindset to where you want somebody that's supposed to represent leadership. Your representation of leadership might be a soft, withered, you know. I'm just saying. But I do know one thing when it comes to actually being in a society, you definitely want some strong men. You want some cocky men. I'm just saying. That's me. That's me. All right, let me get back to this video right here, folks. And I'm going to go back a little bit. This is a town hall meeting, by the way. Everybody that's in here right now, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Please do me a favor. Hit the like button right now so this video can be circulated within the YouTube algorithm. I'll try my best if I don't do it today for the ones that already sent in the Cash App, and to the ones listen to me. I told y'all think I'm joking. I'm not going to show y'all the emails because I don't want y'all to see the emails. This right here is how you can send it to Cash App. Y'all are emailing me asking how do you send the Cash App. It's going to scroll here the whole time. It's that $sign and it's Modern Renaissance Man. If you want to send something, great. God bless you. It's appreciated. If you don't send nothing, great. You hitting the like button is appreciated. You sharing this video is appreciated. I don't care about getting your money. I'm going to keep on saying that because folks just seem not to be able to understand that. All right. So let's get back to this video real quick and we'll go from there.
From watches to colored gemstones, choose Jack Lewis Jewelers and discover the jewelry that says your love means everything.
The U.S. defaulting would be massively consequential
you don't know.
for everyone in this room, for all
You
Americans.
don't know. It's psychological. It's really psychological more than anything else. And it could be very bad. It could be maybe nothing. Maybe it's you have
Wow.
a bad week or a bad day. But look, you have
We're glitching.
to cut your costs. We're spending $7 that was wasted, and if they don't get rid of that, you'll have to default. Okay?
Mr.
You'll have to
President,
default.
we've got another voter here
And
tonight.
by the way, you're going to default eventually anyway, but it's going to be much messier. I don't think you'll have to.
Now, see right here, ladies and gentlemen, he said you're going to default anyway, right? What do Ty Smith do? On this town hall meeting, on my notes, I wrote down Trump stated we are going to default anyway. I'm writing that down. Then guess what I do? I wait for time to go by to see if it actually happens. And I will go back and say Donald Trump said this and he was right. Why does this lady keep trying? How do you ask Donald Trump a question and then while he's answering it, you keep on trying to cut him off?
To default. I think if the Republicans hold strong and they say we want let's say we want $5 trillion off, I really think the Democrats have no choice but to do it. And if I win, they're going to be doing the same thing to me in 2 years. I guarantee you that.
Mr.
They're
President,
going
we've
to
got
play a
another
very
voter
hard
here
ball game,
tonight.
and they did that before.
Bobby Petrino has been waiting very patiently.
Sure.
He's a student at St. Anselm. He's a member of College Republicans. He's an President Trump.
Hi, thank you for coming. This is a bit of a pivot, but with gun violence and mass shootings in the news cycle recently, I'm worried that state governments and the federal government are going to act to repress gun rights. Under your administration, you instructed the Department of Justice and the ATF to ban bump stocks. If elected president again, how would you act not only to defend our Second Amendment rights, but to restore rights that have been taken from us, such as, by example, recently the ATF's ruling on the pistol stabilizing braces?
Yeah, as you know, the bump stocks are actually a very unimportant thing. And NRA, I went with them and they said it doesn't mean anything. Or actually, all they do is teach you how to shoot very inaccurately. So we did that. There's been nobody that's protected the Second Amendment, as you know, like I have. I protected it through thick and thin, not easy to do. But we have a very big mental health problem in this country. And again, it's not the gun that pulls the trigger. It's the person that pulls the trigger.
Is that a lie? What he just got done saying is that a lie? See, this is what I'm saying. This is what pisses a lot of y'all off. I'm asking a question, but y'all will come at individuals like me as if we're trying to defend Donald Trump. I'm not defending Donald Trump. I am defending the talking point that Donald Trump made. I don't care if that woman that's sitting up there, that Dylan Mulvaney double, I don't care if she made the statement Donald Trump. I'm joking. If she made the same statement that Donald Trump made, I would say, is that true? He just said it's not the gun that is the issue. It's the person that's pulling the trigger. Is that true? He just said we have a huge mental illness crisis in our country. Is that true? The only mental illness is Donald Trump because he said that's what y'all like to do. Y'all would like to. He said we have a huge mental illness problem, and that's what y'all would do. Well, he's the one with the mental illness because he is Stormy Daniels, and he said grab him by the. Donald Trump just got done saying the gun can't do nothing by itself. It can't pull its own trigger. Well, see, Donald Trump, he is the trigger. And every time we... That's why I say some of y'all are not trying to get the dang on truth. Y'all have it in your mind already just to be in defense mode that whatever gets said, because you don't like Donald Trump, you're going to find some rhyme or reason to go against what he just said. And that right there says more about you than it does Donald Trump.
And we have to protect our Second Amendment. We have to protect our Second Amendment.
Mr. President, you dealt with a lot of mass shootings.
That is facts.
You were in office
Complete
this year.
facts.
There have already been more than 200 mass shootings
Yeah.
in 2023. If you are reelected, are there any new gun restrictions that you would sign into law?
I would do numerous things. For instance, schools, we would harden, very, very much harden. And I'm a very believer. I believe in teachers. I love teachers. I think they're incredible, and they love the children.
Bro, why is it doing this?
Not quite like the parents, but they love the children in many cases almost as much. Many of these teachers are soldiers, ex-soldiers, ex-policemen. They're people that really understand weapons, and you don't need 5% of the teachers would be more than you could ever have if you're going to hire security guards. But in addition to that, have security guards. You have to harden your entrances. You have to make schools safe, and you can make other places safe. But it is a big mental health problem in this country more than anything else. And
see, something like this, you were to present this to all Americans. Is that right or is that wrong, what Donald Trump just said? Is it right? It's that's it. He said, and that's it. It's the mental health. But nobody wants to address that because all you thinking about the guns. If we didn't have the guns, if we didn't have these individuals with this mental health stuff going on, which that's going to be a word that's going to be thrown around, because I'm sorry, and everybody's not, all of y'all not going to be able to pull this whole mental health stuff all the time. But we as an American, all you can do, this is how you know that you can be easily manipulated by media. The statement that Donald Trump said, right or wrong, that's it. Some of y'all are here we go. Right or wrong. Y'all, I don't want to push that right because I don't want to agree with Donald Trump. You're crazy. I'm just saying, you are absolutely crazy because you only see it through a biased lens, period. Your hatred for this man has completely clouded your judgment, period.
remember, we have 700 million guns, 700 million.
And we're going to keep them.
People, if they don't have a gun, they're not going to be very safe. I mean, if
Nope.
they don't have a gun, it gives them security. Now, you need them for entertainment. You need them for hunting. You need them for a lot of different things. But there are people that if they didn't have the privilege of having a gun in some form, many of them would not be
Who's all
allowed
in here?
to.
Where y'all
There's
tuning
a
in
certain
from?
country that had a very strict policy on guns, very, very strict.
Which country?
And, Brazil.
No, she tried to get him, and he got right back at her. Which country? And she got her.
Okay.
She thought he wasn't going to be able to answer.
The former president of Brazil, and the killing was incredible. They were walking into people's homes and killing people. They had no protection. He said, go out and buy guns.
I want y'all to pay attention to something right here. Look at this comment right here. See the comment this person left right here? Someone left a comment right there and said, Trump needs to get locked up already. So tired of that clown. Locked up for what? I'm telling you all day long, if Trump did these things that they are claiming that Trump did, he should rightfully so be prosecuted. Like they're saying, these claims that are on Trump right now, we get to see in real time them taking this man to court. We get to hear it all over the news, but why isn't the same thing being done with our current president right now? How is it that you haven't even heard out of your mouth Donald Trump make a statement of being racist? Donald Trump has not out. If it's out there, y'all need to show me. Donald Trump has not out of his mouth made a racist statement. Well, he called that black police officer a thug. He didn't say, hey, that black police officer that shot the lady in the neck, he's a thug. No, he said he shot that woman who was unarmed. She didn't pose no threat. She was just trying to come through. He shot that woman in the neck. He's a thug. All of a sudden, y'all idiots, because the man just turned out to be what y'all wanted him to be. Oh my God, yes, the guy that shot Abe, the guy that shot Bobbitt, he's black. And because Donald Trump called him a thug, Donald Trump is a racist. Y'all are really, really, really special in the head. Y'all are really special in the head. So y'all are special in the head. But Donald Trump didn't say, if you don't know if you want to vote for me or Joe Biden, then you ain't black. Huh? Where y'all at on that one? Huh? I said this the other day. Where y'all? Oh, not a peep out of that one, huh? Huh? Oh, y'all don't have nothing to say on that one, right? Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Because of your hatred for this man is clouded your judgment. Joe Biden literally made a racist statement to every last Negro in America, but that's okay.
They were walking into people's homes and killing people. They had no protection. He said, go out and buy guns. People went out and bought guns, and it went way down. The numbers went way down because
no way.
If you look at Chicago, Chicago has the single toughest gun policies in the nation.
Facts.
They are so.
Now, let me just go ahead and say this for the ones that might be in here again that got pissed off because I said facts. From there, live there, Chicago, okay? Yes. How is it we are proof in Chicago that you can have the most restraining, stricting laws in the whole wide world, but why in the same pace we up here battling first, second, third place for the most deletions, I can't say the word on YouTube, in America? St. Louis beat us out for the most, that K word, homicides. But we got the most strictest laws in this nation. Chicago does. And yet the most gun violence. But the guns is the issue. Okay, I know. But guess what? Let those citizens up there start to become armed. And watch how it changes. Then you're going to have a bunch of y'all pissed off because somebody like that guy in New York who put that criminal in a chokehold. And now prosecute him. Why? Because a Marine just happened to turn out to be a white guy that choked out a black guy. Gave them the perfect story they wanted. This is what this country is about. Oh my God, Ray ain't racing. That dude is a freak. Okay, I'm going to make myself bigger. That Marine that choked out that criminal on that subway train, he's a hero. He's a hero. He's not racist. He's a hero. All everybody, oh, the white Marine that choked out the black man. Look what's going on. Did y'all not see the other black man that was holding down the other black guy's hands too while the Marine was putting him in the chokehold? Did you not hear that after the Marine got done subduing the man, they were getting up, they tried to do a rescue process to the guy, trying to put his arms above his head, turn him sideways and all that? Did you not hear the people on the train complimenting the Marine saying thank you for what you did because this man has done this before? Oh no, all you dumb folks that fall for this same, it should be an insult to a lot of y'all intelligence that they know, oh, some of these dumb Negroes, we can move them with emotion. All we got to do is show them a white man choking out a black man and just say this is racist. And we're going to get all the black people out there to get mad and start marching. And guess what you dumb Negroes do? You get out there and you do it. man, see, this is why we don't like you. This is why you ain't a part of our community. This is why, dude, shut up. That stuff is not going to work on me. Try it on a Negro that don't have no intelligence. I'm not going, well, I feel real bad now. The black people don't like me because, dude, shut up. It's not going to work on me. You want to sit up there and come together as a community. If a white person like this hero, this Marine, you want to come together. When a Marine stops a criminal, but because the Marine happened to be white and he happened to be black, now you black Negroes want to come together and try to, this is the problem with America. But then today, I sent out numerous of different videos of this on this channel showing you that in Chicago, some black teenagers committed homicide on a black female cop, and you Negroes ain't got nothing to say on that. You Negroes don't have nothing to say on this black, beautiful young female cop who was getting ready to get her master's today. She was getting her master's this weekend in criminal justice to defend Negroes that look just like you. But y'all deleted her. Y'all committed homicide against a young black woman that was committed by other black men. But I don't see no Black Lives Matter, no NAACP, Rainbow Coalition, Al Sharpton, Joy Reid. I don't see Maxine Waters say, y'all get out there. Hey, y'all surround them. Hey, y'all down there. Y'all don't see none of y'all freaking hypocrites. That's what I'm talking about. Now, if you want to disown me or so-called disown me from the black community because I'm sitting there speaking facts and truth and righteousness, then by all means, I don't belong to you. I don't want to belong to you. Not to you Negroes that got that mindset. No, absolutely not. Go ahead, say it, throw it out there, say what y'all want to. There it is. Boom. I got the cup for you already. Come with calling me a coon. Come with calling me a tap dancer. Come with calling me a porch Negro. Come with calling me a porch monkey. Come with calling me Uncle Tom. Come calling me any of that. But what you're not going to call me is wrong. I'll wait. What it is that when I hit you with these facts, it offends you. It's like you getting a spanking by me. And so you become defensive. You get mad because I'm spanking you instead of thinking about why I spanked you. I don't like the way you saying this about black people. Is it wrong, though? I'm just saying, I don't like the way you say. Is what I'm saying wrong? No, but I'm just saying, you up here saying, no, don't try to talk around it. What I'm saying about this, is it wrong? I didn't think so. Let me get back into this video, folks.
So tough you can't breathe. New York too, and other places also. All of those places are the worst and most dangerous places. So
facts.
That's not the answer.
No new restrictions that you would sign if reelected, Mr. President. I want you to meet Julie Miles.
Now look how she just put words in his mouth. So no new restrictions if you don't. Okay, anyway, let's move on. She's slick. This wasn't a, guys, I don't know if y'all know this. These town hall meetings are typically supposed to be for the people that are in the crowd asking Trump questions. This was not even an interview. This almost was a goddamn on debate. They might as well, Donald Trump and this lady might as well have been on the dang on podiums. They might as well have little pulpits right there, going back and forth. This wasn't this is what that was. And still, no matter what, she got her butt spanked. He spanked your butt. He spanked your butt, girl.
Registered nurse from Merrimack. She's a Republican who voted for you in 2020. Julie, what's your question for the president?
Thank you, Mr. President.
Thank you.
I appreciate you answering this question this evening. How do you plan to appeal to women voters in New Hampshire who are concerned about the Dobbs decision and how states may change their laws?
It's such a great question, and it was such a great victory, and people are starting to understand it now. You know that they wanted to bring it back to the states, but that was probably the least important part of that victory. Getting rid of Roe v. Wade was an incredible thing for pro-life because it gave pro-life something to negotiate with. Pro-life had absolutely nothing being stuck in Roe v. Wade to negotiate with. And now what's happening?
Christine, you can feel free to go watch it on your own TV if you want to.
And look, everybody that was president wanted to get rid and tried to get rid of Roe v. Wade.
You mean
For 50
Republicans?
years, Republicans. For 50 years, this has been going on. Actually, a couple of Democrats too. But for 50 years, this has been going on. I was able to do it, and I was very honored to do it. But by doing it, things are happening that are very, very positive. And I happen to believe in the exceptions, the life of the mother, rape, incest, like Ronald Reagan believed in the exceptions. But I happen to believe that. I think it's frankly important to do that. But a lot of people are, against that. A relatively small number. But the way I look, I think it's very important to say this. I consider the other side to be radical, because the other side, under Roe v. Wade and other things, the other side, they're radical because they will. Remember the debate with Hillary Clinton? I said, rip the baby out of the womb at the end of the 9th month. They will kill the baby in the 9th month. If you look at that crazy governor of Virginia from the former governor, where he said, no, the baby will be born, and then we'll decide essentially whether or not to execute the baby.
But Mr. President, can we talk about what you would do if you are?
I want y'all to pick up on something that's very significant right here. I'm telling y'all, mark my words. Let me run for office. I promise y'all, I will be hated. I know I will be hated because I fire back. Donald Trump is great at what he do. He and I got two different type of personalities, but you guys really need to pick up on something right here that was done. I want y'all to pay close attention to what just happened right here. He smacked her with all that factual stuff, but watch what she does.
And then we'll decide essentially whether or not to execute the baby.
But Mr. President, can we talk about what you would do if
these are the radical people.
Look at that.
Essentially, whether the former governor.
Technically, he just pretty much put it out there that you are putting it out there that when a baby is born, we're gonna let it just sit there, and if it lives and suffice from what we did to it, okay, cool. I'm not gonna use the word Donald Trump used because YouTube gonna censor me for it. But look as soon as he put that fact out there, what about watch what she does? Watch what she do. This is what they do.
Governor, where he said, no, the baby will be born, and then we'll decide essentially whether or not to execute the baby.
But Mr. President, can we talk?
Boom. We're gonna look. He just got done saying what that person said to execute the baby. As soon as he said that, but Mr. President, let the people hear it. Let the people hear it.
No, the baby will be born, and then we'll decide essentially whether or not to execute the baby.
But Mr. President, can we talk about what you would do if
these are the radical people. It's not the pro-life people that are radical.
But if you are reelected and you're back in the Oval Office and you
see right there, me, I'm like, don't cut me off. Let me finish my point. Quit trying to cut me off. I know what you're doing. Stop it. Anyway, like I was saying, listen, audience, they will execute the baby. And you see that she keeps on trying to interrupt me because she don't want y'all to hear this. Don't believe what I'm saying right now. Y'all have phones in your hands right now. Go look it up. It's called blah, 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 blah. That's what I would do. That's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about being president, not me, but I'm just talking about if I was to be in any type of office where there was like a debate or something like this, I will call the person that's interviewing me out on what they're doing. Call them out. I will call her out on it. I'm like, oh, is this for the people or is this for you? Because you seem to be a little bit, I know he called her nasty. That's what I'm saying. He called her nasty. I'd have been like, look, I got a question here. I mean, you do know that in an interview, you ask a question and I answer. You don't answer for me. Quit trying to answer for me. Because if that's the case, there's no need to me talk. Can you just stop talking and let all the people out there ask me the question? I'll answer them since they know how to sit there and listen when they ask me a question and you don't. I would just that's what I would do. I don't care what the news would have to say. Oh, look how Todd talked to her. Look how he told her to be quiet. And what kind of guy would why do we want? I don't give a good goddamn don't care about what y'all think, what y'all feel about me, because what I'm doing this for is for the American people. That's why I said I'll be different. This I would be completely different. Christine, you can watch it on YouTube yourself too, not on my channel.
The people that are pro-life have negotiating capability because you didn't have it before. They could kill the baby in the 9th month or after the baby was born.
To you, the listening audience, whether you are Democrat or Republican, is that wrong? Did he just make up a lie? You will say out of your mouth, yes, he's lying. And I would say to you, go and pull it up and show the receipts of what he's saying. Is he lying about that? If he's not lying, Will you be able to say Donald Trump was right about that? Oh, I still look how cocky y'all are too easy. You are too easy, plain and simple.
Now they won't be able
But
to
I
do
think
that.
this is a really important question for you to answer, because this is something every Republican, including those who are running against you for the nomination, are being asked about: is would you sign a federal abortion ban into law?
And
now watch how he tries to explain this, folks. Okay, watch how he tries to explain this, and I know what he's doing here. When all people that is, whether you are a business person, you have certain ways that you're going to answer a question because you are making sure that you don't sway people in a certain way or move them in a certain way. So pay attention.
many of them are going to give you the same answer as I am. First of all, I am honored to have done what I did. And a lot of people said they
The host, ladies and gentlemen, that's Dylan Mulvaney,
the most consequential president because he saved so many lives. And I'm honored to have done it. And because of what I've done, we now have a great negotiating ability. That's what I do in life. I negotiate. We have a great negotiating ability, and I think we're going to be able to get
What do you mean
something done.
negotiating ability? Because the question that Republicans have, and some of your allies on Capitol Hill say that they want to introduce legislation when it comes to banning abortion. If they send it to your desk, would you sign it?
Some people are at 6 weeks. Some people are at 3 weeks,
Where's
2
President
weeks.
Trump?
President Trump is going to make a determination what he thinks is great for the country and what's fair for the country. But the fact that I was able to terminate years of trying, they worked for 50 years. I've never seen anything like it. They worked, and I was so honored to have done it. We are in a very good negotiating position right now, only because of what I was able to do. And remember this, again, you talk about radicalism. People that will kill a baby in the 9th month or the 8th month or the 7th month or after the baby is born, they're the radicals, not the pro-life.
I just want to give you.
Look at her face. She ain't like that. Look at that smile she gave.
Negotiating position right now, only because of what I was able to do. And remember this, again, you talk about the 8th month or the 7th month.
I just want to give you one more chance, though, because you did not answer whether or not you'd sign up.
Now look, did he not answer her question? He answered her question. I'm just saying, I know people, look, he answered it.
Federal abortion ban, or how many weeks into pregnancy you believe abortion should be banned.
Yeah, but I've given you the answer probably 4 times already.
Which one?
See? So what I'm saying, with things like this, see, like in a case like this, he said, I've given you the answer already. Quit. Look, can you move on to the next question? I've already answered it. You're wasting time up. You're wasting precious time that we could be talking about more important things. I've answered it. If you want the answer, then I advise you to go back and rewatch this video. Move on. Oh my God, you're being so. Yes, I am, because I know what you're trying to do, and it's not going to work. Nice try, lady. I'm just saying that's my personality. That's me.
I'm looking at a solution that's going to work. Very complex issue for the country.
I'm looking for a solution that's going to be very complex for who? The country.
You have people on both sides of an issue.
People on both sides. He did say that. Complex issue, and I'm going to be working on for who? The country. He didn't say for only pro-lifers. He didn't say for only pro-choice. He said both sides. Well, he said both sides. Okay, it's easy. Listen, y'all just caught up in him sitting there and talking like he is, and y'all getting mad at him because y'all don't like the way he looks. That's some really immature, baby-fied stuff.
But we are now in a very strong position. Pro-life people are in a strong position to make a deal that's going to be good and going to be satisfactory for them. If you weren't able to get rid of, you wouldn't even be having a discussion. If you weren't able to get rid of Roe v. Wade, which put pro-life in a dead position, a horrible position, they could kill the baby at any time they wanted to, but we did.
I want y'all to pay attention too. Notice Donald Trump is saying the K word. He's saying you can K word the baby. Some of y'all, let me just let y'all know this. The word K-I-L-L, if I say that on YouTube, YouTube will completely like demonetize the video, blah, 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 if I say it. So I replaced that word with the word deletion or deleted or delete. Okay? Just want to let y'all know that. So y'all probably be wondering, like, what does time mean when he say that? Donald Trump, notice him saying they can delete the baby at any time. Nobody seems to be moved by that. Are you listening to it? They can delete the baby at any time. She's not even disagreeing with that. Anyway, I just want y'all to think about that. Delete the baby at any time.
Did something that nobody thought was doable. And other Republican presidents, and others, by the way, they wanted to get it out. They also wanted to bring it back to the states, but bringing it back to the states is a less important issue.
But that's why
than
it's
the
the
issue that
question
we
about
just
a
talked
federal
about.
abortion ban. You
Well,
did not say yes or no to that.
It
You did not say how many
depends
weeks.
what the deal is. Lindsey Graham's
You did not say
a
how
good
many
man.
weeks.
He's got an idea, and a lot of other people have an idea. And I look at all the
And a
different
lot of people will
ideas,
be
and
curious what
I'll
your
make the right
idea is
decision.
on that.
He said, I'll look at all the ideas and I'll make the right decision. That's what he's doing. But you can't hear him saying that, lady, because you are running your mouth.
President Trump, we've got more questions to come for you tonight. We'll be right back in just a moment.
Now, wait. This is what I want y'all to pay attention to. Pay attention to this. Watch what Donald Trump says this right before she says this. Pay attention to what Donald Trump says right here.
President Trump, we've got more questions to come for you tonight. We'll be right back in just a moment.
Did y'all catch that? Did any of y'all catch what Donald Trump just said right there? I'm just wondering. I'm going to wait a little bit, see if any of y'all might answer me right now. By the way, all 421 of you guys in here right now, do me a favor. Hit the like button right now so this video can be circulated, okay? Everybody that's in here right now, I don't know if you guys can, I don't know if you guys can check and see if you are subscribed to the channel, but subscribe to the channel. Somebody said I couldn't make it out, Ty. Somebody said couldn't make it out. Yep. Trump said he's going to make the right. I'm going to play it back for you guys. I can't turn it up really. I can't turn it up no louder than what it is. But Donald Trump said he's going to make the right decision for the country is what he said when it comes to this. Watch this.
Okay. President
Listen.
Trump, we've got more questions to come for you tonight. We'll be right back in just a moment.
He said, I'll make the right decision for the country. Let me see if I can get the subtitles to come on. See if the subtitles will kick on.
President Trump, we've got more questions to come for you tonight. We'll be right back in just a moment.
Look, they wouldn't even let nope, they didn't let her do it. They didn't let Donald Trump get those words out. Donald Trump, y'all pay attention. I'm gonna play it again. You're gonna hear Donald Trump say, I'll make the right decision for the country. He didn't say, I'll make the right decision for the pro-lifers. I'll make the right decisions for the pro-choice. He didn't say that. He said, I'll make the right choice for the country. You, the people. In other words, I'll make the right choice for the country, for you, the people. Based off of what he just got done telling her, he said, I'm going to listen to both sides. I'm going to listen to all sides, and we're going to come together, and we're going to formulate something that's going to benefit both sides, is what he said. Let's go back and hear him say it one more again.
President Trump, we've got more questions to come for you tonight. We'll be right back in just a moment.
There it is. So you're going to just after that, I was just doing a lot of lollygagging right here before the town hall meeting came back on. As soon as the town hall meeting came back on, we were back in action. So I just want to let y'all know that. So here we go.
We learned on May 2nd that the Biden administration plans on deploying 1,500 troops to the southern border. Do you agree with deploying troops to the border? And how will a Trump administration slow down the rate of migrants coming across all our borders?
Sure. A very fair question, especially since tomorrow is going to be a day of infamy. You're going to have tens of thousands of people pouring into our country.
Biden supporters, Trump supporters, what he just said right there. Did it? He made that statement 2 days ago. Some of y'all, oh, look at him. He's just trying to stir up propaganda. He's pushing sensationalism. He is such a liar. Go look it up right now and see what's going on down there at that border. Go look it up. You're not going to do that. You rather just stay here and argue and hate Trump and call him. You rather do that. You don't want to go there and see. Joe Biden won't even go and visit the border. Kamala Harris won't go there and visit the border. You want to know why? Because there's something that is very factual. When you see the truth, when you see the truth, it changes things. They are avoiding it. Go and look at what's going on at the border right now. You're welcome. I'm not telling you to believe me. I already know what's going on. I seen it. I posted a video making fun. I'll show y'all the video. I'll show you the video that I kind of took jabs at it when it came to what's going to happen. Watch this. I'll show y'all the video.
If you were,
give me a second to show y'all. Check this out. This is what I posted yesterday in regards to that.
time's up.
Now, I did that, and I'm just being honest with you. I did that, of course, to poke some fun. But the point of me doing it is saying, man, they came in like it's nobody's business. Don't believe me. What Donald Trump just said, go and look it up. Go and look it up in real time right now. But some of y'all not going to do that because your hatred for Donald Trump clouds your judgment. And it says more about, I'm going to keep on saying it says more about you than it does for the person you claim is such a bully, such a racist, such a bad man, such a clown, such a liar. He's a bigoted. He's misogynist. It says more about you than it does him, that you don't even want to go and look up the truth on it. Let's get back to this.
Even the judge, you're going to have tens of thousands of people pouring into our country.
Yep, it's happening right now. Go look.
Even the judge, the judge overruled them when they wanted to terminate it early. And he said, that you better extend this thing. The judge in Texas said, I hope you're going to extend this, but this is my policy that they're letting terminate because they lost in court. They wanted to go earlier. You're going to have millions of people pouring into our country right now at a level that nobody's ever seen before.
Now, let me go ahead and set the record straight on this too. Do y'all know what's going on in hometown Chicago right now? Do you know what's happening in Chi-Town right now, the so-called sanctuary place? Do y'all know? And this is going to be speaking to, I got a lot of family up in Chicago right now. I knew they wanted me to hit on this. Do you know what's going on in Chi-Town right now with these illegals coming in? They are getting better treatment. They are getting better facilities than the Negroes that been crying about it for so long. Woo-hoo-hoo. I tried to tell them for years. I said, dude, look at what they're doing based off of their actions. I don't care if it's a Democrat or a Republican. Look at what they're doing based off of their actions. And I told my own family and I told the black community, they do not care about you Negroes. These illegal immigrants are coming into Chicago in the floods, almost 200 to 300 a day. And they're putting them in better facilities and hotels than the poor black people that already live there. Who's the racist? Who's the one that actually are keeping the black people down and downtrodden? And yet at the same time, is because, look, when I'm saying some of the statements that I'm saying, if it doesn't apply to you, I'm not talking to you. If you are black and you keep on hearing me saying Negroes, I'm not talking about black people in particular. I'm talking about black people of this particular mindset. Let me get that across the board right now. When I'm talking about black people and I'm saying you Negroes, I'm talking about particular black people that's of a certain mindset, okay? I want to make that clear because a lot of black people can get offended because of the fact I keep saying Negroes are you black people. That's what I'm saying, like you black people. You black people are that particular mindset. You Negroes are that particular mindset. Doesn't apply to all blacks. But what I am saying is this. In Chicago, You are getting exactly what you voted for. Then you act surprised when they give you exactly what you voted for. We didn't vote for this. Yes, you did. You voted for that. You thought that what, in 3 more days that Lori Lightfoot gonna be gone? You think Johnson gonna do anything different? You got people in Chicago right now, black people in Chicago right now who are in these schools, they're in these meetings, they're in these town halls. They are there and they are pissed. They are mad, saying we don't know these people. Y'all putting them in places. Y'all put them in places across the street from where my kids go to school. Y'all put them in places for where my kids go to daycare. I don't know these people. We don't know if they're criminals. We don't. And guess what they saying to you? So, shut up, Negro. Shut up. Because you voted for us. Shut up, Negro. Shut up, Negro. You wanted this. We did not want. Yes, you did, because you voted for it. You obviously showed them what y'all, man, I know what I'm talking about. Y'all voted for that. Well, we didn't know it said in the fine print. It doesn't matter. You should have read it and paid attention. You should have researched. You should have looked into it. You should have listened to both sides, but they got y'all so blinded because Lyndon B. Johnson said, I'm going to have you niggas voting Democrat for the next 200 years, and you're doing it. Then you cry about we can't get ahead. We disenfranchised. We can't do this. We can't do that because you keep on voting for the same people that's keeping you there. The only thing that you're going to be able to do in Chi-Town is like I did, move. I got residents in different states. Or move outside of Chicago. I don't care. Move to a small town if you can. Joliet or some Kankakee. Go somewhere where you can afford if you're really trying to actually protect yourself and your family. Because you think, oh my God, Chicago is already crazy as it is. But now you got more illegals coming in there. You don't know if these were past sexual assaulters, child sex trafficking, the M-word murderers. You don't know who these people are, and they putting them right across the street from your kids is going to a daycare place. They can do something to your kid. And because they're not documented, you're not going, but you asked for it. You getting exactly what you asked for. They have come up with the most strategic, calculated, mastermind evil plan on Negroes, and it's working. And then guess what, my black brothers and sisters of the black community? You're going to be obsolete to them because the more they let come into this country that they're calling brown now, y'all going to be irrelevant. I'm just telling you, you're going to be irrelevant. I'm letting you know that right now. Chicago is in a complete turmoil and they are pissed off about these illegal black people of Chicago are completely pissed off about these illegals coming in and staying in places that black people have cried about. Black people in Chicago, you are natives. You are a native to this country right now. You are an American in the United States right now. And these illegals are coming in and being treated better than you are because what y'all voted for did it. This current administration is showing you Negroes how important y'all are. You are not important to them until it's voting time, Negroes. Then when voting is over, look how they treating you Negroes. Now, you know what? Look, don't take this the wrong way. Don't take this the wrong way. Don't take this the wrong way when I say this, but you're going to do it anyway. I'm glad it's happening. How much more you Negroes going to have to take before y'all actually open up and see that they don't give a good goddamn gonna care about you? Donald Trump tried to fix a lot of the issues up in Chi-Town, but it was rejected. You know what he did? He wanted to send in a National Guard, but y'all didn't want that. But y'all going to sit up there and cry, our neighborhoods, our young people, we can't get. Donald Trump tried to sit there and send a National Guard there, but you didn't want that. Now you got these illegal. Can you even fathom? Can y'all even fathom that? I'm gonna try to break it down for some of y'all. What does it look like right now in my home if some people came into my home I don't even know them, don't know their background, don't know if they sick, don't know if they got a disease, don't know if they are murderers, robbers. What does it look like if I allow them to come into my home and I start treating them better than I treat my own kids who have been in my life, who have lived? If I started treating, let's just say if it was some immigrant and some illegal women, and I let them come into my house and I'm treating these illegal women better than I am my own wife. I'm catering to them better than my own wife. I'm catering to these illegal kids better than my own blood children. That's exactly what they're doing to you Negroes in Chicago and in New York and all these other cities. That's exactly what they're doing to you. They're putting it in your face what they feel about you, and y'all still sitting up there, well, that ain't it. This the white man. It's systemic racism. Okay, let me move on. Let me move. Remain there on the mental plantation. Just stay there. I know what I'm saying is stupid. What I'm saying is dumb. I'm just tap dancing. I'm just a Porsche Negro. I'm just the Uncle Tom. I'm just the coon. But guess what? I'm not in your predicament. That's because I got out of, because I realized that I was on a mental plantation just like you, Negro, and I got away. I escaped to the north on a mental, intellectual, emotional level. And no, I am not going back. And ask me if I care about belonging to the mental plantation black community, because I don't. I's free. I know. Pissing them off. I know. Let's move on.
These people are sick. Anybody that wants this to happen to our country, they're destroying our country, and this should not be allowed to happen. How they're not going to do a version of Title 42 or my Title 42, which was tough. If people are sick and have infectious diseases and lots of other problems, we don't want them being into our country. We have enough problems right now. We have problems like.
Did I not just say that? You know what y'all would do? Look how misogynist and xenophobic and racist that of a statement that is. Look what he's saying about them. He shouldn't be saying it. You dummies. You know what? Some of y'all probably never been a real father or a husband. What am I saying that for? You learn a lot of lessons that can benefit the world from being a father. You learn a lot of little principles, and you learn a lot of little things, nuggets of wisdom from being a husband. No, I'm just now new to politics and all that, but I guarantee you there are some things that can be done that is on such a layman's level. It's not that hard, based off of what I've learned as being a husband for 22 years and being a father for 21 years. I will be damned if I don't protect my wife and my family from all shapes, form, and fashions of any type of harm, be it spiritual, mental, emotional, physical. I'm protecting mine. You guys are looking at what Donald Trump's saying and trying to call that man a racist because he's trying to protect your dumb selves. People down there on the border right now yelling at Senator Ted Cruz. Let them in. Let them in. I wish my sons would try to tell me to let some danger come in. Boy, shut up and sit down and shut your mouth. You definitely don't know what's going on. So that's letting me know. It's the same exact thing. Some of you Americans, be it black or white, who sit here with signs, let them in, let them in, let them in. Do you even understand the ramifications of what you're saying right now? No, you don't. Therefore, shut up, because you don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, block them from coming in. If I have something on my house that says no solicitation, that's your warning. If you come up to my door, that's your fault how I respond to you. Because you clearly see the sign in my yard and you clearly see the sign right there on my door, but yet you still knocking on my door. Oh, we're just doing some checks in there, but get off my porch. Now, I do that. My wife may say, Ty, why were you? I don't know who he is. Well, he was only trying to, no. There was a sign in the yard that said no soliciting. Then there's a sign on our door, babe, that says no soliciting. He ignored both the signs and still knocked on my door. Get off my porch. Well, you're such a mean, misogynistic bigot. No, I'm a father, I'm a husband, and I'm protecting mine. It's not your job It's not your job to tell me that I should be cool and nice and sweet about it. No, because I gave them 2 warnings. Well, you don't have to be mean about it. So what? I bet you they don't come back. Now, let me tell y'all this. How many times y'all think they came back after that? How many times you think they came back after that? Not once. Not once. Word got around. That guy that's in that gated community got that sign in his yard that says no soliciting. Then he got another one on that door to say, do not go to his house. Don't go to his house. Boom. There it is. Our neighbors, hey, did some people come by your house? No. Man, how would it? They come to ours and we don't want them. We even have it on our gate that we said no soliciting, but they still, you want to know why? They did it once and that was it. Well, I don't want them coming here. The sign is on the gate. Well, when they come to your house and knock, are you showing them that you don't want them coming there? Well, I don't want to be rude. I do. Do you? Oh, wait. So you'll come crying to me about them soliciting to you, like my neighbors? You'll come crying to me about you tired of them soliciting. But then yet you don't want to be rude and tell them don't ever come back to your door. Well, let them keep on bothering you. I'm going to sit there in my front yard sipping lemonade and all that and watch all these people going knocking on these doors and they skipping my house. That's what this is about, folks. You looking at Donald Trump like he's being mean when he's sitting there telling you, he's sitting there showing you he's trying to protect the country that you live in. But then this media got y'all all just want to look at him as being so mean, so bigoted. Why are you calling them that? He called them rapists. He called them criminals. He called them drug dealers. He is so mean and so wrong. You don't even, that's what I'm saying. I'll be like, oh, child, be quiet. Be quiet, child. Again, let me go ahead and reiterate this. And I really do mean this. I appreciate all of you guys being in here. I really do. I appreciate y'all being in here and rocking this out with me right now. Do not forget to hit that like button so this video can be circulated within the YouTube algorithm. Make sure you do that. We got a super chat here from Planet Fatness. Says, missed opportunity for Trump to say Biden cares more about Ukraine's borders than our own. Appreciate you with that. We have Dave Long who says, love this. Dave Long, I appreciate the super chat. Rather have y'all send it to Cash App. That way YouTube don't get any of this money. Andrea Viola. Let me read your super chat. I'm trying to find it on the thing so I can highlight it, but they seem to have disappeared. Andrea Viola says they rigged his chair. His back is not touching the chair and his feet are barely touching the floor. He is hunched forward. She is sitting comfortably. I would just stand up then if that was me. And I hear what you're saying though. And do not forget to double check to make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, hit that subscription button. I appreciate if you did that because I guarantee you once you do that after some time, they're going to unsubscribe you from my channel again. Get back into it. Okay. Michael Thomas, I appreciate the super chat from you, sir. God bless you for that. You don't have to tell me that. I know you said this is all you can give. I don't care. Okay, y'all don't have to leave a message. Say, hey, Ty, this is all. I don't tell me any of that. I just appreciate what you sent in here. Shauna Drake says, God bless you. I love your passion and you were speaking truth. Appreciate you, sis. God bless you for that.
Like we've never had in the history of our country.
But Mr. President,
our country
the
is
reason
being
it's ending,
destroyed.
The reason it's ending is because the health policy, the COVID era pandemic emergency is coming to an end. That's what Title 42 was. You put it in place because
That's
of COVID.
true, but
when it comes to big questions about what your immigration policy would look like if you are reelected,
did y'all know that the pandemic is over, right? Y'all didn't know that, did y'all? Oh yeah, they sent it to all of us medical professionals. As of yesterday, we are no longer in the pandemic no more. All the EUA and all that is all supposed to be done with. How come there's no big announcement, huh? You want to know why? They don't want to tell y'all that this pandemic is over. Yeah, as of yesterday, the WHO and CDC, all of them got that stuff out there that the pandemic is over with. Y'all didn't know that, did y'all? They don't care to tell you. Want to know why? They want you to stay obedient to wearing those face diapers. Well, let me get it. That's for another story. That's for another story right there. But let me digress from that. You don't. Is there any big news about that? You would think the people would be out celebrating. Wouldn't you? Huh? Anyway, let me digress from that.
Some of your Republican rivals have criticized you for not fulfilling the promises that you made on the campaign trail, like finishing the border wall. So how did voters know that you would get those done if you're reelected?
I did finish the wall. I built a wall. I built hundreds of miles of wall, and I finished it. And then I said, we have to build some more because there are areas like water going through a dam. There are some areas where a lot of people are coming. You close up one and they come into another. And we started another 100 miles of wall. In fact, I said to my people, if we start this and don't finish it, and then we had a rigged election, I'm sorry to say it.
The election was not rigged, Mr. President. You can't keep saying that all night long.
And so then they took over and they just.
See right here. You cannot say that. I can say what I want to. If I believe and feel that it was, I'm going to say it. Don't tell me what I can't say, woman. Shut up. I'm answering. That's what I'm saying. I couldn't be me. I'm just saying it couldn't be me. Like, you don't tell me what I can say. Right now, I can tell you that the outfit you got on is horrendous. I'm saying what I want to. If I'm saying that it was, I'm going to say it. No, you can't say that. I just said it. What you gonna do? But you shouldn't. But I am. I'm just telling y'all. Can't be me. That's why I would never be able to probably do something like this.
Decided not to finish it. It would have taken them 3 weeks. I built hundreds of miles of wall. If we didn't have it, it would be hard to believe it could be any worse. They're just letting people flow into our country. Look, a country has to have borders. There's never been anything like is happening to our country right now.
You built about 52 miles of new wall when you were in office, Mr. President. It wasn't the complete wall. One other thing that with
no, but I have to respond to that.
With your immigration, it was only about 52 miles of new wall.
This is what she does. I built hundreds of miles. Some of the wall was up there, and it would be laying on the ground, rusted, rotten steel, rusted, rotten wood, a little. And what the radical left, crazy Democrats did, if there's a piece of wood laying down, they consider that a wall. I built 30-foot walls that go down 7 feet into the ground. If there was a little piece of wood sitting in the ground, they said, oh, he's not building a wall. We already had a wall. Because this is the game. They're a party of disinformation.
It's not a game, Mr. President. It's about 52 miles of new wall.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Immigration policy you had
I built
when you were in office.
I built new wall.
52 miles,
hundreds of miles.
CBP, Mr.
What I did is I replaced other wall that was laying down, that was up and rotting in the ground for 30 years. Some of it was steel that you couldn't even see.
Mr. President, it was only about 52 miles of new wall. But moving on, another immigration policy you had was the zero tolerance immigration policy that separated families at the border. If you are reelected, are you ruling out instituting that?
Well, when you have that policy, people don't come. If a family hears that they're going to be separated, they love their family. They don't come. So I know it sounds harsh, but if you remember they said I was building prisons for children. It turned out that it was Obama that was building the prisons for the children. But would you re-implement that if you're reelected? Is that what you're saying? We have to save our country, all right?
So it sounds like that's a yes.
No.
Y'all, notice this. Notice this. Watch what happens when you hit them with the fact bomb.
Children. It turned out that it was Obama that was building
the
prisons.
Look at that. Look at that. She trained well. See, call her. This is what I'm saying. I would call her out on that. I would call her out on that right there.
Prisons for children. It turned out that it was Obama that was building the prisons for the children.
But would you re-implement that if you're reelected?
I would have called her out right there. I'm like, you notice that when I hit you with a fact about what Joe Biden has done or what Barack Obama has done, you notice how you keep on cutting me out and trying to, why don't you want the people to hear this? Why as soon as I mentioned Obama's name about he's the one that built these so-called why did you instantly go, blah, blah, blah? No, don't do that. Like I was saying, Obama, America. Talk to the camera. That's what I would talk to Obama, America. Obama is the one that built this, ladies and gentlemen, not Trump. That's what I would have done. And by the way, what about your sitting president right now? What about his son that y'all said that laptop was all just a false thing? It was disinformation and it was just Russia. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. I couldn't be that person. I would have fun with this.
Well, we have to save our country. All right.
So it sounds like that's a yes.
No. When you say to a family that if you come, we're going to break you up, they don't come. And we can't afford to have any more. Look at New York City. Look what's happening. They're living in Central Park in New York City. The city is being swamped. Los Angeles is being swamped. Iowa is being swamped. Our whole country is being destroyed. Millions of people are coming into our country. And you know what the number is going to be, in my opinion, by the end of the year? Not the 4 million that you hear and the 3 million. I think it's going to be 15 million people. And in these people, they have no idea where they come from. They come from 129 different countries so far. 120, not just the four that we talked about.
Just to put a button on that, it sounds like.
See, again, the minute he dropped some truth bombs, she always, but.
What you're saying is that you're not ruling out re-implementing that immigration policy. I want to get to another voter. Caitlin Boissonneau is a student here at St. Anselm College. She's a Republican. This will be the first.
Hold on for a second. I want y'all to pay attention. See, this is what whenever I get into these open discussions with people like this, if I go to like a speaking event, what she did right here, I want y'all to pay attention to this. This is what I do to people a lot when they try to on me.
Voter Caitlin Boissonneau is that you're
different countries so far. 120, not just the four that we talked about.
Just to put a button on that, it sounds like what you're saying is that you're not ruling out re-implementing that immigration policy.
I would say right there, no. You said that. That's what I do to people all the time. When they say things to me like, oh, so you're saying pretty much that you're not going to do that. I'm like, no, that's what you just said. That's your own conclusion that you drew up in your mind. That's not what I said. Nice try, though. See what I'm saying? You're not going to get me like that. And I irritate the living daylights out of people who I sometimes have these, what I call open constructive, not only call them debates, because debate seems like it's such a harsh word. I say, like considerate constructive conversations. So when you say some things like, oh, so pretty much what you're saying is that all black people are done. No. That's what you concluded. But I did not say that. That's what you concluded. But no, nice try, though.
Policy. I want to get to another voter. Caitlin Boissonneau is a student here at St. Anselm College. She's a Republican. This will be the first election that she has voted in. What's your question for the president, Caitlin?
Hello, President Trump.
Hi.
Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
The current administration has made it clear that we should continue to provide military equipment to Ukraine so that they can defend themselves. Do you support this decision? And how would you deal with the increasing threat posed by Vladimir Putin?
First of all, thank you very much. It's really nice. And it's an important question, so important, because we're giving away so much equipment. We don't have ammunition for ourselves right now. We're giving away so much. But here's the thing. I have to say it to start off, no longer matters. If I were president, this would have never happened. And even the Democrats admit that. Putin knew it would have never happened. And his pipeline would have never happened. A lot of things would have never happened. But this would never have happened. And all those dead people, both Russian.
See? That's what I'm saying right there. Don't get me wrong. I love Trump. I'm not. See, I'd have been like, no, I'm not talking to you. She asked me the question, not you. Shut your mouth. I'm talking to her. Oh my God, Ty said, shut your mouth. Yes, shut your mouth. This young girl, who's a Republican, who most likely is going to vote for me. I'm answering her question. I'm not answering you. So be quiet. Can I please answer her question? See what I'm saying? They wouldn't like me.
And Ukraine, but it never happened. And his pipeline would have never happened. A lot of things would have never happened. But this would never have happened. And all those dead people, both Russian and Ukrainian, they wouldn't be dead today. And all those cities that are blown up and disintegrated right to the ground, that wouldn't have happened. Okay, now, here's the problem. We've given so far $171 billion. They've given, meaning European Union, which is approximately the same size altogether as our economy. They've given about 20. So we're at 170, let's say, and they're at 20. You don't have to know too much about history to realize, or geography, to realize that they're a little bit more affected than we are, okay? So they've got to put up a lot more money because they're taking advantage of us like every other country did. That's why I ended NAFTA and replace it with the USMCA, Mexico.
But on
Canada.
this issue, Mr. President, I should know, I don't know any Democrats.
See, again, why are you talking? I'm still talking to this young woman right here. I'm talking to this young woman. That's it.
Democrats who have said they don't believe Putin would have invaded if you were president. But her question is, would you continue to give Ukraine money and weapons if you're elected? What's the answer?
I have a very good relationship with President Zelensky because, as you know, he backed me up with the phony impeachment hoax #1 when he said The president didn't do anything wrong. So
That
I
was when
happen
you
to
asked him
like.
for an
So
investigation.
See, that. Shut up, lady. Be quiet.
when he said, the president didn't do anything wrong. So
That
I
was when you
happen to
asked him
like.
for an
So
investigation.
I
in
happen to
exchange
like.
for
Yeah, that's right.
weapons.
And I was totally exonerated, by the way. Just a waste of time and money.
You were impeached over that. You
Yeah, I
were
was
impeached over
impeached.
that. But let's stay on topic here, Mr. President, because the question is, would you give Ukraine weapons?
Now, see, right there, that's another thing I'd be like, it's very interesting that you telling me to stay on topic, but the minute I'm answering the question, you diverted with something else. We're trying to throw another question on there, which would take me off topic. Can you stop doing that, please? I knew you were CNN operative. You used to be a Republican. I would have drilled her with. Yeah, she was a Republican, but all because you trying to actually get your name out there more. You trying to actually just make it about you, and you just go and on anybody that would give you the airtime and all that. You don't care. You just trying to make a name for yourself. Let's be real. It's okay though. I know you just an operative. You a Kamala. You and your way to the top. Yeah. Yeah.
I was impeached by a crazy woman named Nancy
But the
Pelosi.
question here is, would you give Ukraine weapons and funding if you were
I would
elected?
sit down. Let me just put it a nicer way. If I'm president, I will have that war settled in one day, 24 hours.
How would you?
Now, I'm going to keep it real with y'all. I can't see him doing that. See, I disagree with Donald Trump on that. I'm like, what? You got, I mean, maybe he can. I'm just saying, maybe he can. I don't know. But I'll be like, dude, how you going to do that in 24 hours? Well, maybe he got some stuff up his sleeve as a billionaire businessman. Maybe he knows some stuff that I don't know. But as of me being ignorant to maybe the strategies that he may have, I would say, yeah, I don't see that happening, man. 24 hours? Bro, if Donald Trump was to pull something off like that in 24 hours, that he would be even more popular than he is right now. But as a person like myself, I'll be like, yeah, I can't see that happening. Now, let's keep it real. Donald Trump did what a lot of business people, what a lot of politicians, what I've seen people as CEOs of hospitals and different, he danced around the question. Let's be real. That's what he did. He didn't directly answer the question on this. That's why I told you, I don't care who's up there. I'm listening, and I did not hear him say and answer her question directly. Let's be real.
I will have that war. Let me just.
Here's a question.
Ukraine weapons
I was
and funding?
impeached by a crazy woman named Nancy
But the
Pelosi.
question here is, would you give Ukraine weapons and funding if you were
I
elected?
would sit down. Let me just put it a nicer way.
Well, maybe I have it wrong here. Maybe he did answer. Maybe by him saying I would end it in 24 hours, maybe that's his way of saying, like, I'm not going to give them any funding, I'm not going to give them any weapons. And the reason why is because I will have that war ended in 24 hours. Maybe that's what he was saying. So I'm just saying, I told you, I try to listen to things and have it out. Dave Long, God bless you for the $10 super chat right there. I wish you would have sent it to my Cash App. That way YouTube don't get any of that. I'm just letting y'all know I really do appreciate I really do appreciate the super chats. But I always recommend people do it through Cash App. If you don't have Cash App, I completely get it. But the reason why I don't recommend people do the super chat right there is because YouTube gets some of that. And because YouTube demonetizes everything I do, I don't want them to have nothing. So just want to let y'all know that. So what Donald Trump just got done saying right here, when he said that he would have it ended in 24 hours, maybe that's his way. That's what I'm letting y'all know. Maybe that's his way of saying that's how I would aid Ukraine is by having this war ended in 24 hours. And now again, I'm like, I don't know how he would do that, but I sure would like to see it. I'm show me.
I'm president. I will have that war settled in one day, 24 hours.
How would you settle that war in 1 day?
Woo!
I'll meet with Zelensky. They both have weaknesses and they both have strengths. And within 24 hours, that war will be settled. It'll be over. It'll be.
Now, guys, for real. I just got done mentioning earlier about how there's things that I learned as a father. A father is a representation of leadership in the home. If my household is having an issue with something external, And if I was to say what Donald Trump just said, if I was to say that to my wife and my sons, if I was to say to them, what happened? 24 hours, I'm going to have this thing settled. How do you think this is going to make my wife and my sons them feel? Oh my God. My wife will be like, oh my God. It probably would make my wife melt. My husband is going to take care of that issue. He said he's going to have it settled in 24 hours. My sons, oh my God, my dad is a freaking hero. He's going to take care of that issue and say he would have it solved in 24 hours. When Donald Trump just did that right there, that's what I'm talking about. It will sit there and it gives off this sense of America. If he's a representation, what he just got done doing and displaying right there, if he was the president and he did that and he said what he's saying right now, it gives you a sense of pride, a sense of security, a sense of strength, a sense of this is what America is. We take care of business. Ask Joe Biden that same question. Y'all might think this. I do not dislike Joe Biden at all. I don't know him to dislike him. I don't like Joe Biden because I don't know him to like him. I don't dislike Donald Trump because I don't know him that well to dislike him. I don't like Donald Trump because I don't know him personally to like him. I'm saying based off of what you're seeing that they're saying, which one seem like they will have a type of way to display themselves to where America feels like they will be strong. And as of right now, I'm just saying, I don't feel no sense of strongness. Scott Woodside said, great show with the Trump town hall, and I am subscribed. Scott, God bless you, and thank you for the super chat there. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Absolutely.
Do you want Ukraine?
Now, if he did that, that would be epic.
I don't think in terms of winning and losing. I think in terms of getting it settled so we stop killing all these people and breaking down.
I mean, what do you want? What do you want? But I mean, that's a pretty solid answer.
I think in terms of getting it settled so we stop killing all these people and breaking down. Now,
what do you? Can I just follow up on that? You said you don't think in terms of winning and losing. Mr. President, can I just follow up on that because that's a really important statement
let me
that
just
you just
follow
made
up.
there. Can you say if you want Ukraine?
He should have just kept going.
To win this war?
I want everybody to stop dying. They're dying. Russians and Ukrainians. I want them to stop dying. And I'll have that done. I'll have that done in 24 hours. I'll have it done. You need the power of the presidency to do it.
But you won't say that you want Ukraine to win. You
know what I'll say? I'll say this. I want Europe to put up more money because they're in for 20 billion. We're in for 170, and they should be. And they should equalize. They have plenty of money. They should equalize. I got with NATO. When I sat down, I got them to put up hundreds of billions of dollars that they weren't paying under Obama and Bush and all of these other presidents. That's why they're able to help them fight the war because of the money I got. But I want Europe.
What's happening in Ukraine?
Excuse me. I want Europe to put up more money because they're laughing at us. They think we're a bunch of jerks. We're spending $170 billion for faraway land, and they're right next door to that land, and they're in for 20. I don't think so.
When it comes to what's happening there, when you were in office, you said that you respected President Putin. Do you still respect him today?
He made a tremendous mistake. He was a smart guy. You know, I remember I said he was smart. She was smart. He said President Xi of China, right, is smart. Okay, 1.5
Appreciate the super chat, Gerard.
The ruler of 1.5 billion people. I said, yeah, he's a smart guy. How dare he say he's smart? Of course he's smart. They want you to say he's a stupid person. Okay, he's not a stupid person. He's very smart. He's very cunning. And Putin made a bad mistake, in my opinion.
What was his mistake?
His mistake was going in. He would have never gone in if I was president. We used to talk about it there.
Facts.
Do you believe that he...
Now, there's another point that I want to draw out to you guys right there. Him saying that right there, if this is your man, if this is your president, who is the leader of the free country, if he said, look what they do, you know, that's like y'all know, I guess maybe it's because of my street sense. When he said something like that right there, y'all do know that Putin them seen this. You do know that, right? Y'all do know that Putin seen what Donald Trump just said. In the streets, that's like a dude, that's a bold move. You wouldn't have did it if I was there. That's some boldness right there. That's what I'm saying. That right there is, I'm saying it Unbiased. I'm just telling you based off of what he's doing, because I don't get to see Biden do this. If Biden would get up there and say, "Oh, you know what? I'll give it to y'all. My bad. Joe Biden said he would put true international pressure on." My bad. I forgot he did. He'll mobilize true international pressure. That's right. I forgot he did say that. I gotta give Joe Biden his props. My bad.
He is a war criminal.
What?
Do you believe that Putin is a war criminal? He's responsible for the deaths of
Uh-oh.
thousands of
Well, I think
Ukrainian
this.
men
I
and
think
women
it's
and
something
civil
that
children.
should not be discussed now. It should be discussed later, because right now we have to get a war. If you say he's a war criminal, it's going to be a lot tougher to make a deal to get this thing stopped. Because if he's going to be a war criminal, where people are going to go and grab him and execute him, he's going to fight a lot harder than he's fighting, under the other circumstance.
In other words, Donald Trump is trying to do it in a non-violent, non-confrontational way that's going to benefit both sides. How would it benefit both sides? No one will start to lose their lives anymore. If no one is losing their lives and they get it settled, we don't have to sit there and let this current administration keep on giving money and weapons and artillery to them. Is it really that? Oh my God, it's not that hard, folks. It's not that hard.
That's something to be discussed at a later date.
But isn't it
Right now,
important
we want
call
to
it
get
what
that
it
war
is?
settled. And I'm not talking about the money either. I'm talking about all the lives that are being, the number of people being killed in that war is far greater than you're hearing. When they blow up a city and those buildings come pouring down and then they say 2 people were injured. No. Hundreds and thousands of people are being killed. And we have to get that war settled.
We have more with former President Trump. Right after this, we're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back with questions from voters right after that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So let me see. I did a whole lot of yickety yak. Nobody wants to hear me talk about that. You can go back and watch the video. I'm not gonna go over that part again. Let me go ahead and say this. Nate Means, have you heard Lozas Alexander's new track 2024? No, I have not. Got Miss Unconventional. Appreciate the super chat, sis. God bless you for that. Said settled and ended is 2 different things. Hashtag play on words. Yep, I always say that. Play on the words, or they try to use like sleight of words to throw people off. So appreciate the super chat there. Okay, thank you guys for that. Let me go ahead and get back into this.
Into classified documents that were found at the top to get to President Trump. Welcome back to CNN's Republican Presidential Town Hall with former President Trump. President Trump, we have a lot more voters' questions, I should note, in here in New Hampshire to get to, but I also want to talk about some of the other investigations that you're facing. We talked about.
Right now, let me go ahead and read this off to Miss Unconventional. God bless you, sis, with the super chat, who said, keep on spreading facts, Doc. Appreciate that, sis. God bless you for that. Really, really appreciate your support there, my friend. All right.
Others at the top, but one of those is the special counsel's investigation into classified documents that were found at Mar-a-Lago. Why did you take those documents with you when you left the White House?
I had every right to under the Presidential Records Act. You have the Presidential Records Act. I was there and I took what I took, and it gets declassified. Biden, on the other hand, he has 1,850 boxes. He had boxes sent to Chinatown, where they don't speak even English in that Chinatown we're talking about.
There she go. I told you what I tell you. Every time he starts to drop these truth bombs on what's going on right now, no, stop. See, every time I say something about the other side, you like to try to interject. That's what you like to do. I answered your question. I'm showing you what this current president has done as well, which far more crazy than what I did. But you want to keep on. No, don't let her do it. I get it. I told y'all Trump is great. He is great. But somebody like me, I will call her out every single time she does it. I was just, hey, lady, are you okay? Like, you are an operative. Stop. Everybody gonna be able to obviously see what, call her out and do it. I would say it to her face right there.
Nobody talks about him. They talk about us. Just so you understand, I had every right to do it. I didn't make a secret of it. You know, the boxes were stationed outside of the White House. People were taking pictures of the GSA of the various people.
I got to stop you right there, though, because the Presidential Records Act, which is not well known to a lot of people, I read it. It does not say that you can take documents with you. It says actually that They
It
are the
says you,
property
it
of the
says you
federal
talk,
government.
you
when
negotiate,
leave.
you make a deal. It's not criminal, by the
It
way.
does not-
It's
it does
the
not say that you
Presidential
can
Records Act is
negotiate.
not criminal. And just
It
so
does
you
not say
know,
you can negotiate to
just
take
so
the
you-
documents with you.
can I tell you? Just so you understand, the Presidential Records Act is not criminal. I took the documents. I'm allowed to. You know who else took them? Obama took them.
Uh-oh.
Nixon took them.
Obama did
Reagan
not take
took 'em.
documents.
Well, he did.
Uh-oh.
The difference,
Uh-oh.
the difference here that I'd like
Take
to
a
know.
look.
Rules for thee, not for
The
me.
Reagan
National
took 'em.
Archive says that President Obama
Even
did
Jimmy
not
Carter,
take
even Mike
documents.
Pence had some documents, and he's a
You
very
referenced
honorable
Pence,
guy.
you referenced
But you know who
Biden.
took him more than anybody is Joe Biden. He has 1,800 boxes.
Bum, bum, bum,
Nobody
bum.
even knows where
President,
they
you
are.
know that.
1,800, and nobody talks about him.
Mr. President,
And they
it's not accurate.
put a rough guy on us, and they. In
I
the
think it's
meantime,
Hey, y'all, I want y'all to see something right here. All right, check this out. When Trump starts to do, hey, I appreciate that, Dave Long. Hey, that would be awesome. They use a lot of my clips. You know, when I went viral in that school board meeting for speaking out against CRT, Blaze used a lot of my clips from that. I want y'all to pay attention, though. Watch as President Trump start to piss her off. Watch this face, y'all. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this face of hers. She gonna be pissed.
they have,
Important, Mr.
nobody even knows where
watch
they are.
this.
1,800.
Let's see how
guys.
Trump get her. Watch this.
President Obama
Even
did
Jimmy
not
Pay attention. He's starting to get her. Pay attention to her body language. Watch this face of hers, y'all.
Carter,
take
even Mike
documents.
Pence had some documents, and
Watch this face.
he's a
You
very
referenced
honorable
Pence,
guy.
you referenced
But you know who
Biden.
took him more than anybody is Joe Biden. He has 1,800 boxes.
Bum, bum, bum,
Nobody
bum.
even knows where
President,
they
you
are.
know that.
1,800, and nobody talks about it.
Look. Look at that face, folks. Look at that. If that don't say you mother boom, she is. Boy, when they say if looks can kill, whoa, if looks can kill, look at that. That's the devil. That's the devil. She is ticked off, y'all. I want y'all to, y'all, ladies and gentlemen, can we all just take a moment of silence right now to the moment that President Donald Trump destroyed this interviewer? Can we take a moment of silence for her right now? Bling, 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 bling. Bling, 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 bling. Bling, 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 bling. Bling, 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 bling. Woo! She is hurting right there. They just whispered in her ear right there on that part right there. They just whispered in her ear and said, I can't believe you let him say that. This is your last effing job you're going to have. You understand that? No, I'm just playing. Let me stop you. Yeah, he drove a dagger in that heart right there.
Mr. President,
And they
it's not accurate.
put a rough guy on us, and they. In the
I think it's
meantime, they have
important, Mr.
nobody.
President, to actually set the record straight here. They took documents, including President or Vice President Pence.
See, the reason why she's freaking out right now, he called her to malfunction. Facts cause people to malfunction.
Set the record straight here. They took documents, including President or Vice President Pence.
But she had a Biden moment right there. Let me stop. I'm joking. I'm joking, y'all.
Set the record straight here. They took documents, including President or Vice President Pence. When they realized they had documents, they turned them back over. The difference is that you waited to turn yours over, and it was a year and a half effort that included a subpoena with those documents. One question about
It
what happened
included
when
a
you had
raid
those
on
documents.
my house. That's what it included.
But
They
you had
didn't raid.
you'd gotten a
they didn't
subpoena,
raid
and they had not
Biden's
been
house.
turned over yet.
They didn't raid Biden's house. You know what happened? They put him in the house. That's the one with the Corvette where the documents were laying all over the floor. That was fine. And you know who happens to be at Mar-a-Lago? Secret Service, and they're phenomenal. I have Secret Service. He didn't have Secret Service. The other thing, the vice president cannot declassify. He didn't have the right to declassify. He has documents from when he was a senator. And even Democrat senators say, I can't believe it. No, I went by the presidential record.
See, can we address that? Are they going to address that? Or what? Oh, so y'all, for the people for the people in the back that didn't hear what he just said.
He didn't have the right to declassify.
What?
The
Say it
other thing,
again.
The vice
Here
president
we go.
cannot declassify. He didn't have the right to declassify.
What?
He has documents from when he was a senator.
What? Huh? Go fact check Donald Trump on that, y'all. I'm telling y'all, go and fact check Donald Trump on that statement. Go fact check it. Go look it up. Go research it. Again, this almost entire stream is just a way of showing you how you should be able to look at a person with an unbiased lens and just judge the words that they're talking about instead of judging the person's demeanor. I don't like how he talks. I don't like how he does his hands like this. I can't stand that. I'm just telling you, Donald Trump does this a freaking lot. Like, I don't know what that is. Maybe that's, what the heck is that? He does that a lot. It's like, oh my God. Well, actually, no. Well, actually, I specifically put into place that we were going to go down there and Mike Pence got him and Joe Biden got him and he wasn't supposed. It's like, dude, if you don't quit, can you just do this? Something, but quit. I'm just saying. But what I'm saying that for is an example. A lot of you would be distracted at his hair, his tan, the way he talking, the way he keeps saying, excuse me. You get so thrown off by that you're not even hearing the words that he's saying out of his mouth. Attack Donald Trump's points. Attack his points. What he just said was factual, by the way. Don't believe me, though. Don't believe me. Go look it up. Don't believe nothing that I'm saying. Y'all can go and look it up to see if that was true or not. You're probably not going to do it because you'd rather just argue. And that's why I don't deal with folks. If you don't want to go look it up and look at the facts yourself, I'm not going to sit there keep on going back and forth with you on that.
And even Democrat senators say, I can't believe it. No, I went by the Presidential Records Act.
That's not
and
what
we
the
were
Presidential
negotiating
Records
with
Act
NARA.
says. That's not what it says.
And
Mr.
NARA has
President.
red flagged a thing called the Constitution of the United States and the Bill of Rights because they consider them
Mr.
dangerous
President, that's
documents.
not what it
Those
says,
are
and
the
I
people
should
we're
know.
dealing
And
with.
I should note that there is a special counsel investigating your document situation, also President Biden's document situation. When it comes to your documents, did you ever show those classified documents to anyone?
Not really. I would have the right to. By the way, they were declassified
What do you mean, not
after.
really?
Not that I can think of. Let me just tell you, I have the absolute right to do whatever I want with them. I have the right. I was negotiating with NARA. Do you know what NARA is?
The National Archives.
Extremely
negotiate
left group
with
of
them.
people. Extremely left. And I was negotiating with
They're
them.
not
All of a
left,
sudden,
they're
they
bipartisan.
raided my house. They didn't raid the house of Joe Biden. They didn't raid Obama.
But Joe Biden didn't ignore a subpoena to get those documents back like
Joe
you
Biden
did. And so
took
that's the question.
1,850 boxes.
But that's the question that investigators have, I think, is why you held on to those documents when you knew the federal government was seeking them and then had given you a subpoena to return
Are you
them.
ready? Are you ready? Can I
No,
talk?
she's
Yeah,
not.
what's
You
the
mind?
answer?
Do you mind?
There we
I
go.
would like for you to answer the
There we
question.
go.
It's very simple to
That's
answer.
why I asked.
That he should have been doing this the whole time right here.
The federal government was seeking them and then had given you a subpoena to return
Are you
them.
ready? Are you ready? Can I talk?
Yeah, what's
He should have did this the whole time.
You
the
mind?
answer?
Do you mind?
Subpoena to return
Are you
them.
ready? Are you ready? Can I talk?
Yeah, what's
You
the
mind?
answer?
Do you mind?
I would like for you to answer the question.
Okay, it's very simple to
That's
answer.
why I asked it.
It's very simple to. You're a nasty person. I'll tell you.
She was now right then and there is showing you that he's getting the best of her. He's getting the best of her. And the reason why, if she would have just been into a mindset of a unbiased journalist, she wouldn't be catching feelings like this. Her body language, the way she's talking to him. Let me tell you guys something, because I told you I've been in numerous of debates. I don't like to call them debates. I've been in numerous of heated conversations, been called all type of names. When you are getting the best of somebody intellectually, their body language begin to change. They begin to look at you with mean eyes like this woman did with those dagger, evil, devil eyes. And I want y'all, the listening audience, to pay attention to her right now. Look how she's standing. I don't know if y'all know this, but when you cross your arms like this, that's your body language going into defense mode. You subconsciously do this right here when you go into defense mode. or you go into I'm not comfortable mode, or don't get me wrong, there's some people that like I stand a lot of times when I'm just talking to somebody, I got my arms like this, whatever like that. But when you are having like a debate or a talk like this, when people get to no, but see that right there is defense. Is defense, and that's what she is in right now. She is in defense mode right now. Look at that. She's in defense mode. Donald Trump got her, and she got into defense mode.
That's why, what government was seeking them, and that's why. That's the question.
See, when he's the whole look at her right now.
Joe Biden.
Look.
Extremely.
I want y'all to pay attention to her body language.
Extremely left group of people. Extremely left, and I was.
Hold on, let me go back. I love them dagger eyes.
National Archives.
Extremely left group of people.
Look. She go again. She mad.
The National Archives.
Extremely left group of people.
Look how she looking. I can't stand your orange misogynist. Look, she is mad. Look at those eyes, y'all. She is pissed. She's pissed. She is mad. But again, I want y'all to pay attention to the body language. Watch how look at her arms right now. Pay attention.
Extremely left. And I was negotiating with them. All of a sudden they raided my
look, see her hands? Look at the body language. Lips all tight when she was just looking at him. Y'all see that? She was like lips all tight. Look, her arms are uncrossed right now. Right? Her arms are uncrossed. Now when he's starting to really grill her, she already got the facial expressions and stuff on out the way, but watch this.
They didn't raid the house of Joe Biden. They didn't raid Obama.
But Joe Biden didn't ignore it. The question that investigators have, I think, is why
now the arms are crossed, defense mode.
You held on to those documents when you knew the federal government was seeking them and then had given you a subpoena to return them.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Can I talk?
Yeah.
Getting her again.
Do you mind?
Look, defense mode.
I would like for you to answer the question.
Okay, it's very simple to answer.
That's why I asked it.
It's very simple to. You're a nasty person, I'll tell you.
Now, at that moment, keeping it real, she got to Trump a little bit because he said, "You're a nasty person." Although y'all now, is Trump doing anything different than what we expect him to do? I mean, if you don't recall 2016 and all that, Trump is not doing nothing. I mean, he just being Trump. But I'm just saying, she made it personal. She started having tight lips, mean looks, going at him, and she threw a shot in there. And Trump was like, "You're a nasty person," because she started trying getting back at him instead of just letting him answer. But she asked for it, right? Just saying. And look how he's looking at her now. now Trump mad at her. No, I'm just.
Can you answer why you held on to the documents?
I was negotiating, and we were talking to NARA, that's Washington, to bring whatever they want. They can have whatever they want. When we left Washington, we had the boxes lined up on the sidewalk outside for everybody. People are taking pictures of them. Everybody knew we were taking those boxes. And the GSA, the government service, the GSA was the one taking them. They brought them down to Mar-a-Lago. We were negotiating with NARA. All of a sudden, they raid our house. When Biden had his documents, he won't give back the 1,850 boxes. And you're going to find some real gems in there.
But it was Biden who alerted them that he had the documents. The National Archives reached out to you to get your documents back. Why did you not turn them over when you got a subpoena asking for you to turn them over?
We were negotiating with them as per the Presidential Records Act. We were negotiating with NARA.
That's not what the Presidential Records Act says.
But they got to love our Constitution a little bit more, and they shouldn't red flag it, by the way. Very nice people. We were negotiating with NARA. And that's what the Presidential Records Act says, because Richard Nixon, surprisingly, had problems. And he had a lot of problems dealing with NARA. And they ended up passing legislation called the Presidential Records Act, just for this kind of a thing. We were dealing with them. We were talking. Excuse me. Wait a minute. Wait. We were talking to them. We would have done it, but all of a sudden they raided the house. Now, why hasn't the FBI raided Biden.
But I just explained to you
Why?
why.
No.
It's because he's the one, they alerted the
1,850
government that they
okay.
had those documents and had them come and get the documents
Why
from
did
his
Biden?
house.
No, they
My
didn't
question
take.
for you, though, when it comes to documents, do you still have any classified documents in your possession?
Are you ready?
Do you?
No, I don't have anything. I have no classified documents. And by the way, they become automatically declassified when I took them. But
No, you
why?
have to declassify
Let me
them.
ask you a question. Why is it that Biden had 9 boxes in Chinatown? And he gets a lot of money from China. Why is that? And
There
why,
is no
why
evidence
aren't
of that,
people?
Mr. President. No, you,
No,
you cannot
why
say
aren't
that. There
people
is no
bringing that
evidence
up?
of that, Mr.
And why don't
President.
they put this
What
guy
you're
Jack
referring
Smith
to
and his
is an
group of
office that he
of
had.
thugs?
Mr.
Why don't
President,
they put him in charge of that?
I need to stop you right there because there's no evidence of what you just said there. What you're referring to there is an office that he had
No,
after
that's
leaving
at the
the
University
vice
of Pennsylvania.
presidency.
Well,
He had
Now I want y'all to pay attention to something else. What she just did, which we don't know, may be true or untrue. She did exactly what that lady did to Donald Trump when Donald Trump was talking about Hunter Biden laptop on 60 Minutes. That lady said, that's not true. That's not right. That's not true. And it turned out to be true. Now, you don't see that lady on 60 Minutes going back and say, when I interviewed Donald Trump and I said, that's not true. That's all propaganda. That's Russia lies. You don't see 60 Minutes saying we lied about that, do you? So this woman up here saying that's not true. To see, the whole point is this is so easy. If you let a person talk and you listen to them, let them dig themselves in a hole. If he is lying, let him sit there and lie. We're going to end up finding out. We will go, let me see what Donald Trump said. We're going to go and look it up. Let's go and look it up and see what it is. Let's see. Let's go and look it up. Let's go and look it up. Let's go and look it up. That's it. Just let me ask you a question. How old are you? Okay. Okay. Where do you? Okay. Where did you? Okay. What is your favorite food? Okay. Get it all right here. Now, if I come back and I talk to you again and say, what's your favorite food? Well, you told me that it was pizza. Now you saying that it's sub sandwiches? You said it was pizza though. No, you said it was pizza. That's all. But I'm going to let you answer it. And then I'm going to ask you again later on. If you change it up, I'm going to say, well, hey, you did say that it was pizza. But now, you're saying that's it. But they don't want that because the minute Trump answered the question and he started telling us stuff that a lot of us probably didn't even know, she want to try to. I want to hit you with that. I want to hit you with the last question.
he had a temporary office. But I want to ask you about another investigation
You're so
that you're
wrong.
facing.
You don't know the subject.
I do know the subject.
He had
and I
one
do
at
know the
University
facts,
of
Mr.
Pennsylvania,
President.
but he also had
I want to
9
move on to
boxes
another
in
investigation
Chinatown.
that you're facing, which is the one
She
that's
doesn't
happening
understand.
in Georgia,
Nope.
where they are investigating your efforts to overturn the election results in the state of
I
Georgia.
did
At the
nothing wrong. It was
center
a
of that,
perfect phone call.
let me finish my question. At the center of that is that call that you had with the Secretary
Perfect
of State,
call.
Brad Raffensperger.
Yeah, sure.
Given the fact that there are indictments expected to come in that case this summer, is that a call you would make again today?
Yeah, I called questioning the election. I thought it was a rigged election. I thought it had a lot of problems. I had I guess he's Secretary of State. I called. Listen to this. There are like 7 lawyers on the call, many of them from there. We're having a call. We're having a normal call. Nobody said, oh, gee, he shouldn't have said that. Why? If this call was bad, I questioned the election.
You
If
asked
this
him to
call
find
was
you
bad,
votes.
I didn't ask him to find anything. Let me
We've
just tell
heard
you,
the audio
if
tape,
this
Mr.
call
President.
was
There's an
bad,
audio of you asking him to
I
find you
said,
11,000
you owe
something
me
votes.
votes because the election was rigged. That election was rigged. And if this call was bad, why didn't him and his lawyers hang up? How dare you say that? This was a perfect
Well, they were
phone
clearly
call.
concerned enough. They recorded the call, and I should note that, of
This
course,
was a call that was made to question the results of election. And when we can't make a call to question election results, then this country ought to just forget about it.
you weren't just questioning the election results.
I
You
was
were
questioning
asking
the
him to
election.
find
Now, let me add to this as well, folks. Y'all do know that CNN picked those audience. Y'all do know that, right? So, they probably pissed off about that too. Why didn't you look up the background of these people? We should have. No, I'm just playing. I'm just saying.
you votes. And I should note that there is no evidence of fraud. There is no rigged election in the state of Georgia. I want to get back to the audience, though, Mr. President, because those are false claims you're making about what happened in Georgia. Jordan Sullenberger is here. He's an undeclared voter from Hollis. He voted for you in 2020. Jordan, what is your question for President Trump tonight?
Thank you, Mr. Trump.
Thank you very much.
I'm 26. I'm a veteran. I help manage a private aviation company.
You want a job?
I'd love one. Yeah.
I'm looking for somebody very good.
I'm not for mandates or government interference in private business, but I've seen Republicans going after us like DeSantis after Disney.
Right.
What would you do as president to protect us from government interference?
Well, I'm the one that really wants to protect you. All of these fake investigations of me are about election interference. They think because I'm leading Biden by 11 points, 7 points, 9 points, I'm leading DeSanctimonious by a lot, by 40 points or 45 points. I think he ought to just relax and take it easy and think about the future, because right now his future is not looking so good. I will tell you this. We are really putting it to Biden, but he's putting it to himself because the economy stinks, inflation is horrible, and the border is a disaster. And by the way he got out of Afghanistan was the single most embarrassing moment in the history of our country.
Mr. President, I have one more question for you here tonight, and
I thought she already said she got one more question. She got one last question. Let me stop.
while we're in front of the voters here in New Hampshire, this is a fundamental question for you. You are running in the 2024 race. If you are the Republican nominee and you are in that 2024 race, will you commit tonight to accepting the results of the 2024 election?
Yeah, if I think it's an honest election, absolutely, I would.
Will you commit to accepting the results of the election regardless of the outcome?
Do you want me to answer it again? If I
See, that's what I'm saying. He already, yeah, okay.
think it's an honest election, I would be honored to. And right now, we are so far ahead of both Democrat and Republican. And you know what? If I don't win, this country is going to be in big trouble. It's so sad to see what's happening.
But no commitment there on the accepting the results regardless of the outcome.
If it's an honest election, correct. I will.
Okay, so not committing to accepting the 2024 election results.
I didn't even catch that. See what I'm saying? Look, that's perfect right there. Look what Donald Trump. I don't know if y'all know this, and I know it might be a differences of thing because of culture or something like that. But when you do like this to somebody, that's like you saying, screw you. That's like saying, shut the heck up. That's like saying you stupid. That's like saying you dumb. You're not even listening. Whatever. Girl, bye. That's like saying that. I don't know if y'all caught that. I'm gonna show that again. That was perfect. Man.
See what's happening.
But no commitment there on the accepting the results regardless of the outcome.
If it's an honest election, correct. I will.
Okay, so not committing to accepting the 2024 election results or acknowledging what happened.
It was at this moment that she knew. She effed up. No, let me stop. I love that. I got to see that again. He answered it already, man.
Right now, we are so far ahead of both Democrat and Republican. And you know what? If I don't win, this country is going to be in big trouble.
He answered
It's
it
so sad to
already.
see what's happening.
But no commitment there on the accepting the results regardless of the outcome.
If it's an honest election, correct. I will.
Okay, so not committing to accepting the 2024 election results or acknowledging what happened in 2020.
Go ahead.
President Trump, I want to thank you for coming here tonight. This is an important conversation with voters to hear and to
That was not a conversation. That was an interrogation by a prosecutor.
have. Thank you to our audience and to our host, St. Anselm College. CNN's coverage continues with Anderson Cooper and Jake Chapman.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Kevin. Good job. Thank you, Kevin.
And he was a gentleman. He shook her hand at the end.
Thank you very much. I like you guys. We love New Hampshire. Thank you, Woody. Good luck, Woody.
Thanks, everyone.
We're looking there at St. Anselm College in Manchester, New Hampshire. Tonight's CNN Town Hall, moderated by Caitlin Collins. The first
That was not a moderation.
of the 2024 presidential campaign is now in the books. Good evening from New York.
Oh, from Washington, and it was an interesting night. Mr. Trump's first lie was told just seconds into the night with his false familiar claim that the 2020 election was, quote, a rigged election. And the falsehoods kept coming fast and furious about the January 6th insurrection, about the threat to Vice President Pence, about Pence's ability to overturn the thug. He said, people hear me and more. He called a black law enforcement officer a thug.
You see that right there, ladies and gentlemen? This right here is what I talk about people being completely dishonest and they got a narrative. Who even knew that that police officer was black? Who knew that that person that shot Bobbitt in the neck was black? Oh, CNN did. They brought up the color of the man. Trump didn't. But this is what they do. I'm going to tell y'all something right now. For all of you guys that are in here right now, make sure you hit that like button so this video can be circulated within the YouTube algorithm. Okay? I'm letting y'all know right now, firsthand, they are very dishonest in a lot of the things that they do on CNN. And I'm not just saying that because Trump called them fake news or anything like that. I personally turned down an interview with Don Lemon because they gave me a little freaking, what you can almost call a script of the questions that Don Lemon was going to ask me and how they wanted me to answer them. And I completely turned the interview down. I do not give a good goddamn don't care. They were all, oh, well, this video is going to play and you can, millions of people are going to watch it. It can bring more, it can bring people to your channel. Absolutely not. And when they did that, that just made me feel some type of way about CNN. And I was just like, wow, you guys really are, because y'all, by me being unbiased, and like what people like to try to say when it comes to politics, y'all call me bipartisan. Like I don't, when you guys say things like that, I have interviewed with Fox News, Newsmax, RT News, Tokyo News, Russian News. I interviewed with a lot of news, MSNBC. I interviewed with, I forget the other guy's name. I wrecked him, so he only gave y'all part of an interview. I interviewed with a whole lot of these stations, right? CNN was the only one that wanted to have me go based off of a script. They were the only, I'm just telling y'all, they were the only, Fox, all them other news stations, we just did it, boom, like I'm talking to you guys right now. Ty, we're just going to ask you some questions about X, Y, and Z, and we're going to just leave it at, we're going to just ask you about the CRT, we're going to ask you about, the racist stuff that's going on, we're going to ask you about this, and we're just going to do it. That's what we're going to do. That's it. CNN gave me a freaking wanted me to have a script. I was like, nope, that's okay. That's okay. Nope. So no, absolutely not. I just didn't do it because they came off as being disingenuous, and it was crazy. It was like fake.
He said people here in Washington, D.C. at Chinatown don't speak English. He attacked Caitlyn as a nasty woman because she was trying to get him to answer a question. Perhaps most chillingly, the day after a 9-person jury of his peers, writer each
spoke with and took questions from New Hampshire Republican
Abby Phillip, Dana Bash. Let me start with you, Dana.
Amen.
But he started off with the election one, and
I don't know if I'm gonna go through all this, ladies and gentlemen. It's all back on my channel. Okay.
This is rerun.
Now, I don't know if you guys were here when I did this the other night. But it's going to be amazing when old boys start to speak. They're going to cut them off. It really was amazing. But if you want to, you guys, this video right here, this whole entire video, you can go through it on my channel right here. As you can see on my channel, you can go there and watch this video right here. You see right there, it's under breaking news. Trump CNN presidential town hall meeting. If you want to go ahead and skip ahead towards the end where, they're doing this little bit of talking here, those different anchors or what have you, you can go there and do that. To those of you who sent in a Cash App, I really do appreciate it. I really do thank you. God, I think I might have got, I just want to make sure I don't miss anybody, because if I go live again, I might have to tell you guys. Okay. Who is this? Frank Carter. Hey, man, I appreciate you taking your time out and talking with such common sense that most people would greatly benefit from it. It's obvious that you definitely are somebody that does not care which side that somebody is serving. You seem like you just a guy that just wants the best for everybody, regardless of what side they're on. God bless you for it. And yes, I heard that your anniversary is coming up. I remember that your anniversary is in June, so I want to give you a little something extra for you to celebrate your marriage. That is completely epic that you're going to be married for 22 years. So this is a little token of my appreciation for all that you do, and happy 22nd anniversary. Hey man, God, Lee, bro, bless you for that. Thank you for the. I'm not talking about what he gave. I don't ever tell what y'all gave because I don't care what you guys give when it comes to the Cash App. I'm saying thank you because of what he said right there. So, with that being said, folks, I really appreciate you guys all being in here. I know I wasn't able to read like a lot of the comments and everything. It flies in here. I cannot reiterate this enough. I cannot. Go and subscribe to the channel, okay? Subscribe to the channel. When you do, don't forget to click this bell right here, this bell notification. Make sure the bell notification is going to be set to all notifications, okay? Double check to make sure you are subscribed. Share this video. Don't just give it a thumbs up, but share the video because there are a lot of people out there that did not get to see this town hall meeting, all right? Really appreciate you guys all being here, all right? Seriously, I really, really do. I am Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man, and I hope and pray that every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, I hope and pray that every last one of you guys are in great health, whether you're on the left or the right. I pray that you are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.